You can't hold on. How we just spend 10 minutes in the green room and then you randomly say, "I might throw a curveball to you guys."
Because you were pissing for like 5 of them.
Yeah. Well, as soon as you went away, I'm like, corpse. I just opened up a little bit. I was like, I feel like I might have a breakdown at some point. I'm trying not to
Really?
do these like, yeah. I'm trying
Oh
not to do these
no!
like breakdown things anymore because that's not okay. It's not okay to do
Oh no!
anymore.
I'm nervous now. Wait, you about to throw like a curveball? Everybody's about to be crying by the end of the stream or
I
what?
don't think everybody's gonna be crying, but
Because I don't cry on the internet, bro.
it's just been motion. What's up, guys? Um,
We are live.
sorry.
It's been emotional.
Was
No,
Gucci?
I'm
Just
not
get into
emotional.
it. Just get into it. Just get into
I
it.
don't
We're
know,
already
dude.
I,
here.
I might actually rather you get into that first, honestly.
I want to get it
Yeah.
out of the way.
Yeah, just get it out the way.
Let's talk about it.
Well,
I don't
can
know.
you do the intro first, real fast?
Oh, what's up,
It's
everyone? Welcome
your-
back to the usual Tuesdays. It's on a Tuesday, guys. My beautiful co-host. Look, we just jumped into it. It was originally, as you could tell from the title of the podcast, it was supposed to be like men's secrets and things like that. And
Oh fuck, I'm nervous
That-
now, dog.
that
My
is
fucking heart just dropped.
that is definitely that might still be, the topic for today. But it was something that kind of hit me, and I tend to hit boiling points before I say anything, which is very selfish, not okay for me to do. But I've just been feeling super down about like content creation and stuff like that. And like I haven't been streaming, I haven't been making videos, and I haven't been, I don't know, dude. I feel like I've just had such a lack of creativity, and that like also translates, I think, to the podcast where I feel a little bit like not 100%. And I don't know if you guys feel that, or maybe it's just all in my head, but I don't know. I don't know how to get out of the rut. And I don't know.
Well,
I want you guys
why
to
don't you
know.
start posting videos again?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why don't you start playing video, bro? Okay, let me just put it to you like this, okay? You just don't have the time, and that's okay.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
I'm just saying you don't like. You changed your whole living situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same anymore.
Yeah.
It's shared. It's a shared space now. It's shared time now, more so shared than it was before.
Yeah.
So,
And not to say that I
but what's
can't.
like what's driving you down though? Like what's making you down? The fact that you feel like you're letting people down, or the fact that you're not doing what you like to do anymore?
I don't know. That's the thing, is that I don't know if I find necessarily like the drive to do it as much. And that makes me so sad because I like doing it, but for some reason I just don't have the drive to do it right now. That's why I've taken such a long like break off streaming, because I don't want it to be like, oh, I have to stream today and like people are joining in and they're not met with like a good amount of energy or a good amount of like at least somebody who wants to do it. That's why I've kind of been off the internet for a minute.
Then you should. Then that's when you shouldn't be doing it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not doing it, but it just bums me out that it's not. I don't know. It's not something that's coming to me right now.
I'll say it like this: is every great show has its filler episodes, right? You might be in the middle of a filler episode, bro. And when I'm creating, and I know I love it, right? I still love this thing. I just don't love doing it right now. I go in and enjoy, spectate. Hey guys, I'm not battling tonight. I'm just here to spectate. I ain't dancing. I'm just here to spectate, bro. Like I want to see Buck shit when I'm at the Crump sessions, or if I need to be inspired, like artistically, like paint wise, like I go walk the railroad tracks, bro. Or I drive by them and go see the trains. You know what I mean? Let me see all this artwork. Let me go to these places. You know what I mean? Read books, bro. Like take the time. And your followers are your followers. And I know there's many ways for you to stay in communication with them. You know what I mean? So if you're worried about that, that's one thing. But then there's also the side of me who's like, if they can't be down with you during a filler episode, are they really down with you? Or are they just waiting
facts.
for, are they just waiting for the good episodes? Like, and we can't do that. Like, we all know there's the sad moments, there's this moment, the ups and downs, boom, boom, boom. But I mean, at least for me, like, the news was kind of shocking right now. So I don't think there was anything like what you've done here on this podcast to make me think that you're in some kind of rut, dude, or like just like on a downturn with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, that I typically wait because I'm like, well, I'll just deal with it later. I'll just deal with it. And then it comes out. Well, right now it's coming out very reasonably, and I'm trying to talk it out before it really hits there.
Yeah, but I think you're overthinking it, bro. Because everybody goes through this shit. I mean, bro, I've been honestly for the last like month, I've been watching the most random clips of my streams and it's funny because I get paid from Facebook every single month still for my subscribers, like people that are subscribed to my channel. And I haven't streamed video games in like months.
Yeah.
And my what I get paid hasn't changed. Like I don't get paid for my for stars and shit anymore or donations, but I still get my like monthly payment.
Yeah, whoever joined
yeah. So and it's crazy because like Corb said, your followers are your followers. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I wouldn't change it too much. Did you guys notice that shit?
What's that?
Okay. Bro, like my face looked like I had makeup on it. Did you see this shit? Was I tripping? But yeah, no, bro. I don't think I just think you're overthinking it.
It's not even that.
And there's gonna be you also have to remember there's gonna be ends to like things that you enjoy doing.
Yeah. I mean, like, I accepted it with like photography and stuff like that. Like, I don't do photography as much, and
same shit.
It's not that I don't love it, but I just don't. It's not like my thing right now or anymore. Maybe, I don't know, but no.
I'm right there with you, bro. I wish I could stream the same way I was streaming before. 4 to 6 hours, bro. Just people in here just having a good time, having fun. Just me talking shit. The whole Charmander shit. I know that I have a whole community that misses that shit, and I miss them, and I miss playing video games for people and just doing dumb shit. I mean, even with the whole like GTA series that I did, that went on for like 3, 4, 6 months or whatever it was, and it was like a whole cinema, and then I stopped playing it. You know what I mean? Like eventually, you just get tired of it, or you just don't have the time for it anymore.
Yeah.
You can't be bummed out. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't be bummed out. I'm not trying to. I'm validating your feelings.
You're not validating my feelings, bro.
You can be bummed out about it. What I'm saying is, if you're that bummed out about it, then do it.
Yeah.
If you're that bummed out about it, then just do it.
Seriously. Or if you really need a break, just take a break. You know what I mean? And that's okay. Like, I think it's perfectly okay to recharge. You know what I mean? But if you really love it, you're gonna do it again. Like that's where I get where Cisco's coming from. Like if you really want to do it, you're gonna do it. But if you really feel like you need to take a break from certain things, or you just ain't got it in you, then you just ain't got it in you. You know what I mean? That's cool too. Like
the break is good for you sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes that's just needed.
Yeah, it just allows you to reset. You know what I mean? And sometimes people just need to reset from certain shit. And just because you take a break from it doesn't mean you don't want to do it anymore. I just need to step back for a second, reset, like regather my thoughts, look and assess the situation, and then go back into it.
Yeah. No, for sure. No, I appreciate you guys. It was.
Just stop being a bitch and do it, bro.
True.
All right.
That's true. Nah, it's been something that's, I don't know if it's weighing on me. It's been weighing on me, but it's something that I don't know has hit a little bit more. Like I go through these ways of like, oh, it's not bothering me that much, and so I don't bring it up. And then ways where like really is bothering me, but then I still don't bring it up, and then it just gets more and more intense.
You want to know what I truly think it is, though? Truly, like knowing you as my friend.
What?
I think it's 2 things. One, you missed the viewership. Like you miss like sitting there chatting with people, because we talked about your gaming streams, right? Like about that's what you focus on. And I'm like, you might as well just do just chatting, because if you're just focusing on the chat, especially like when people are playing games with you or you're playing a game, you're not really focused on the game. So I think that you missed the viewership. 1. And 2, I genuinely believe that you feel like you're letting those people that were watching you down because they're not watching you and you're not streaming for them. Those are the two things that I think that it is.
Maybe the second one. I don't know if not that I don't care about viewership, but it's not like at the forefront of my, thought process when it comes to, I guess, streaming.
It kind of is. It kind of is. Because if you're worried about taking care of the people that are in your chat while they're there, and you don't want them to think that you're not paying attention to them and then eventually leave, then you care about the viewership.
That's so true.
Right? Because you feel like every time a comment pops up, you feel like you have to immediately say what the comment is and then respond to it. Every time. I've watched your streams, bro.
I love those types of streams.
And I'm the opposite. Like, I'm not trying to. If I'm playing a game and somebody's chatting in the chat, like, I know that people in my community are gonna chat back to that person until I get to read the comment and then chat to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm saying, from what you and I have discussed before, like, that's what I genuinely think it is.
Yeah.
But now you got somebody in your bed to chat with, so.
No, I'm definitely gonna chat with her a little bit about it too. But it's just, yeah, like I said, it was just one of those moments where I'm like, it's just.
But then you feel bad because if you're streaming, then you keep her out of the bedroom, and if that's what she wants to do for the day, she has to respect what you're doing for a little while. But then you feel bad because you want to respect the fact that maybe she wants to lay in bed and take a nap. Like, that's what I'm saying. The shared space situation is just.
No, I mean, we'll definitely talk about it, and like when I want to get into it a little bit more. It'll probably be pulled back in terms of like the frequency. It'll probably be like, I don't know, twice a week or something like that. We'll see, because ultimately streaming is not like what I want to be known for. It's more like the tech stuff, and like I'm even filming like a tech video right now, with like the Meta Quest 3 back there, and
the
so that's
Pornhub special.
that's what I've been working on, and so
you think we can get Brazzers to sponsor us?
Shoot,
would you wear a Brazzers t-shirt?
Sure.
Okay, that's a sponsorship we can all agree on then.
Brazzers, holler at us.
You feel a little bit better, D?
I do. I appreciate y'all.
All right, can you liven it up a little bit, because your mood is so down, bro, and I just need you to grab your balls real fast and just
show us your dick, dude. Jesus Christ, bro. I've been asking for so many weeks straight.
For a year, bro.
Will
This
it
man's
be
been
a
asking to see
year?
your dick for a year.
Nah.
A year's worth of knowing you, and then
Thought it was Brazers? No.
no, you're kidding, dude. It's Brazzers. It's
Who the fuck said that?
Well, to be fair, it was Crystal Waters.
Oh,
Jesus.
he's not well versed in that.
Did you not know
Sorry.
All right, listen, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to the usual Tuesdays. What are we chatting about? Well, I sent you guys a TikTok. Did you guys both watch the TikTok?
I did watch the TikTok. Did you want to go based off the shit on there? Because I actually have a question about something that one of those motherfuckers said.
I was just about to rewatch it, but tell me what the question is. But a little bit based off of it.
Can you let them let us know what we're talking about?
Yeah. So essentially, I ran into a TikTok that was kind of the things that guys do that maybe not everybody knows. Majority probably women, because women don't really know what goes on in the minds of men. And I thought it was interesting because like some of these things come innately to guys. And then some things we just kind of learn throughout time and like, pick up on little things that like, this guy does it. Like, that means I probably do it too, or whatever it may be. Or like, I know what that means. What was
Okay, hold on. Before I say the shit that blew my mind ever, I was probably 30 when I heard this, and I never noticed it. And then you text about it. You said the head nod. I never, ever in my life heard it until I was 30, and I realized that when you're saying what's up to a friend, you nod up, and then when you're like nodding,
when you don't know them,
you don't know them, you nod down like, hey, how you doing? I never realized that I did that until somebody said it when I was 30, and I was like, holy fuck, everybody does that.
Yeah. And nobody
Where-
ever says that. It's
Yeah,
just
no,
you
where did that
develop
come
it.
from?
I
Yeah,
don't
why
know.
I don't know. That's just so...
Also, nobody taught you how to scratch your balls. You just knew how to do it.
yeah.
Bro.
dude.
There's a specific way that nobody who doesn't
Hold
have
on, hold on.
balls would
Wait.
get
Like, are you talking about scratching your balls or like itching your balls? when you're
itching
wearing
your
pants?
balls.
Like when
Wait,
you're wearing
what?
pants?
Just in general.
Wait, hold on.
Please don't tell me that you're monkey scratching your
No,
balls.
no,
like, for
that's what I'm
real.
saying. 'Cause
Yes.
You said scratch. You said scratch.
I
That's
guess.
why
I guess.
when you said that, I was like, what the fuck? You like,
Stretch them out and
I go hard, dude. I scratch them joints.
no. You gotta pinch and wiggle.
you like pinch.
I don't know why.
Pinch and pull.
I don't know
Jesus
why.
Christ.
You don't do
That's-
that? When you're wearing pants or something, you don't like
Punch.
pinch and like pull down?
You gotta pinch
There's-
your balls, man.
You absolutely do. There's no way that you don't.
Dude, I'll reach my whole hand down in my pants and
There's
scratch
no
them,
shot.
bro. I
Yes,
swear to
yes,
God.
motherfucker.
bro.
There's no shot. You do
Wait,
that
no,
shit.
but show me with your hand. Just the motion. Like, what do you do?
Like, I just fucking get in there.
Oh, no.
It just depends how itchy. No, but I know the good old pinch and pull. I know the good old fashioned pinch and pull.
Bro, you pinch. You just that's how you do it. You pinch. If it's like it's just the wave. It's just the way that the mind develops.
No, but there was one that the dude said in there. He was like, "Our left nut comes out," and I was like, "What the fuck does that even mean?"
Like it your left nut's like lower than the other ones. And the other ones than the other
Is
one.
that fact? Is that fact?
I don't know. Somebody give that a goog. I don't know.
No, it is. At least one of them is lower than the other.
Well,
That's all I know.
yeah, that is a fact. But is it the left one?
Hold on.
And then I went on Reddit after to like look up a couple, and
I need to
somebody
look
was like,
it up.
"How does it feel to sit on your balls?" I've never sat on my balls a day in my life.
I wouldn't say like I sat on them, but
Your
definitely
left.
like
I just googled it. Your left is always lower.
why?
I don't know. Oh, actually, I do know. Why the fuck did I say that? Your balls are lower because when you run, it doesn't want to like. It goes. You know.
Is that a true statement? for
That's
when you
that's
run?
actually why it's lower.
Dude, my right one hangs lower just because all yours hangs left. Okay, I don't give a
You're
fuck,
stupid.
bro. That shit's different out here. Well, but why is it the left one? Why is it inherently like?
I think just developmentally, that's just how it's been. Like one of them had to drop, and then it was just the left one. I don't
Okay,
know.
that's that one was interesting. What was
I'm gonna
another one
go
that he
take
said
a
that was?
piss later, and I'm gonna evaluate.
I know.
that.
I almost went to go check just now.
Take the
Uh,
measuring
what
tape.
was
and
another
measure,
one that he
like
said?
how far down they drop.
Dude, it's my body, my choice. If I want the right one to hang lower, I'm letting that son of a bitch hang lower. You understand what I'm saying?
Now the
Are you
one
gonna get
where
a
he
ball
said,
reduction if it's not?
the one where he said, if somebody asks us what we're thinking about, 99% of the time we're not thinking about anything.
Trying not to. at
Or
least.
1% of the time thinking about like some god awful stupid shit.
I just think of like honestly, what I think about a lot is rocks being thrown into water.
Why?
Oh my god! The other day I saw the
I
best
love that shit.
skipping video. Dude had a nice flat rock, and he skipped the fuck out of the rock, and he went.
Have you ever seen the
Shit's
ones where
sick.
they skip them on the fucking ice and it
Mm-mm.
makes that sound like
Oh.
whoom, 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 whoom.
Oh,
Bro,
no.
that shit's sick. That shit is sick.
I
Yeah, I
haven't
think
seen
about
that.
weird shit like that, bro.
Do you ever
I
just
like-
think about?
I like the Huskies like screaming videos. I think I find myself watching those a lot, like
Oh,
just screaming. And
Huskies
then
screaming?
You never
Yeah.
seen that shit?
I don't
Do
think so.
they sound like car
Oh,
alarms,
yeah.
bro. That shit's so fucking funny. That and then I think like animal voiceovers have kind of taken over. Like I'll
Oh,
do like
bro, those are my shit.
in patois.
those are my
It's so
shit.
fucking funny, bro.
Those
Those things
are
are
my
classic.
fucking shit, dog. I
Uh,
fucking love them so much.
I've never
Especially like
seen
the
a
ones of like
voiceover.
seals trying to get away from sharks and shit, and they jump up on the boat.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm not going back in there. What the fuck?
Oh
that shit-
yeah.
Pimple
I mean-
Poppy videos is one.
Oh no!
Ooh, I
can't
do watch
that.
Pimple
I
Poppy.
can't-
Or
I do watch
carving,
Pimple Poppy.
I hate
um,
that shit.
Carving hooves.
Nope.
I like watching those.
Oh, bro. All right. And the crazy
Carving
thing
hooves
about
is
the
cool.
carving hooves one is low key. I like when they have like the cysts in them. Have you ever seen
Mhm.
those ones?
Nah.
There's something about it that I don't know. I just like that shit.
You know what I heard is that it's a reaction to us knowing that they are gaining relief. That it's almost like this
Therapeutic
pleasure,
thing.
like therapeutic, like pleasure thing where it's like I'm getting pleasure of you having like gaining pleasure from life. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
when they fucking cut that shit and you see like
It's like, ah.
oh, it's like, oh, dog, I know that hurts, but I know you feel better, bro. I know you feel better. Like,
You know what
it
I
feels
found?
better.
You know what I found that gave me that relief that I didn't know existed? Dogs going to the chiropractor.
Though that's a brave man. That is a brave man.
That
dude.
shit,
Bro.
have you seen that shit, D?
Oh, yeah.
No. But I can
Bro,
only imagine like a
they'll, like-
pit bull or some shit.
Yeah, he'll like pop a
That
pitbull's
would be
neck or
fucked.
something, and the pitbull will just look at him.
Yeah,
and he's
hell
like,
nah.
That's good.
Fuck
That-
He
that.
does like, that's good. That's good. Like, yeah, you better hope it's good. This
yeah,
motherfucker-
the
bro,
Russian
you-
motherfucker. Dog.
You fucking hurt him, he's gonna hurt you, bro. One that
that
I've
shit's
recently started watching. Everybody here knows I like ASMR. Listen, there's been a trend on live streams on TikTok where they have a bunch of these like tiles and they're all flipped over. They have images and they basically try to do like matching, but there's two people, and it's a little.
Oh, the mahjong shit.
Have you seen that where they're
Mahjong
like,
tiles? Yes,
bro? It's so
I can't watch it for
satisfying.
too long, but
I literally
can't
fell asleep to it today. I took a nap.
I tried to like listen to ASMR. I can't do it, dog.
It's so nice. It's so.
I'm telling you,
satisfying.
there's only one ASMR dude that I watch, and that's Bob Ross. I watched him for.
I thought.
months.
Didn't you say you watch like haircut videos? Or no? Am I tripping?
Oh no! There's this one like Russian barber dude that I watch, and he basically like beats the shit out of his clients.
Oh my fucking.
And he'll like,
Jesus.
bro, he'll like rub fucking lotion all over their faces and ears and shit, and then he'll like do that to the ears, and they'll be like. Bah, 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 bah. I just like it because it's entertaining.
Yeah.
But I would genuinely go to that guy and let him beat the fuck out of me for a good haircut.
Oh, jeez.
There is something
Little BDSM
watching.
action.
I don't know what. I don't.
I might be
know-
into it.
I don't know what it is about the brush when they use the brush on the face, but I think all guys can attest that we love that shit.
Bro,
It's
this
like
feels
the-
so good.
With the brush, like with like I think it's horsehair or
And
is
they
it
put a little
horse-
talcum powder in that shit, and then they fucking
I
The
don't.
shit I don't like is when they be fucking blowing your face with that fucking compressed air. Like, damn, dog.
I don't know. I've always liked the like, you know, especially when you're getting like a fade, the like at the bottom.
Oh, in the back of the neck?
That
Oh,
shit
hell
always tickles.
I love that shit.
It used to fuck me up when I was a kid, but now I love that shit.
Oh,
But
yeah,
my
'cause it-
favorite like haircut is like I like getting a razor shave, like razor line up on my beard. That shit feels so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then they put that fucking aftershave that just stings. I love that shit.
The aftershave.
Yeah, I love when they put the aftershave on me and that shit stings. Oh,
It
I might be into
feels-
BDSM.
You
It
might like
feels
a little bit of
like-
fame, bros.
It feels like the taste of mint when they put it on your neck.
It
Feels
feels
like
like,
chewing
the
5 gum.
taste of mint. It
Yes.
feels like the taste of mint. Okay.
I get you. Oh, you know what? You know what I am actually proud of myself for is depending on the smell. If you give me a candle or something like that, or anything that smells like kind of weird, I can describe it in a way that's like weird but makes sense as well. Like the other day, my girlfriend was like, "Oh, smell this candle," and I was like, "That just smells like the corner of a desk," and it made perfect sense.
What the fuck?
It made perfect sense. It made perfect sense. If
That's
like, you
like,
smelled it, you're like, yeah, this is what the corner of the desk would smell
Have you ever
like.
heard those Mexicans that just like this is like an ongoing joke for a while. Have you ever heard those Mexicans that call you like a vegetable as like a insult?
No, wait, what's
Like you
Vegetable?
fucking tomate, like you fucking tomate ass,
Yeah.
fucking aguacate head, like what the
Yeah,
fuck is wrong
I
with
got
you?
the head. That was a good one. That's a fucking good one.
Fucking plátano, like that shit's fucking funny
shit's
to me.
funny.
That's what that reminds me of. Like you look like the corner of a desk.
Yeah. Your ass looks easy to draw.
Bro, that was actually a
That's a-
funny ass video.
That's
Uh,
a funny ass video.
Another one that I saw on Reddit that's like legit is when you fucking get hard out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Women
that
will
happens.
never fucking
Wait,
understand
say that
this.
one more time.
When you get hard out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, and it's not even because like you're
That's
You're
what I'm
trying to
saying.
fuck
That's
sometimes. You're just
that's
like-
the worst.
I'm just up. I don't know.
I'm like,
winning
why
right
now? What the fuck?
Yeah, it
Like,
was
at
the
church or
worst.
something?
Bro, no, there was this one time I was in history class, and this is how you knew this dude had a boner. 'Cause teacher was like, pass these papers out. And I was like, damn, that sucks. Because he comes up and he's like, I was like, nah, no shot, bro. I'd be so embarrassed. And eventually, like, when it wore off, he like got up straight. But I was some funny shit. I was like, no way, dude's
That's
up.
the worst, bro. That
But-
is the worst.
And
Especially
the
like
thing-
when I used to wear slacks, I'd be like, oh, fuck. I would like
Ooh.
scoot into my desk a little bit more. Like,
Ooh, it hurts, bro. Like in tight
Sometimes
pants like
it
that
hurts.
shit. Like, oh my god, it hurts, bro. Like, no shot,
it's got nowhere to go.
bro. And like, like the high school days wearing basketball shorts, bro, and you catch a stiffy, and it like that sucks because everyone knows, bro. And we're uncontrollable. We're like 17, filling testosterone, you know, for like the third year ever in our life, and it's like, oh my god, bro. Like,
You're like,
just took a science, yeah, just got a science test, and now I'm
Oh
raising
my
tents
God.
over here. Oh my god.
That was a good one. That was a good one that I read too. Was there
Yeah,
another
they get
one
a
in that
boner
video that
recently.
you really liked?
Yeah, there was a couple. There was a couple ones I was like, yeah. The thinking about nothing I thought was a good one. Like, we're not mad at you. Sometimes we just literally need to think about nothing. Just sit
Oh,
there.
the women compliment one. That
Yeah.
one was the shit. That one was the shit.
Wait, the guys like compliments?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, compliments.
And
are
then-
nice.
And then the like you don't have to wear makeup shit. I'm gonna tell you this though. Sometimes I don't like when girls wear pajamas. I'm gonna just be real. I don't
You can't wear
I like it.
pajamas 24/7.
yeah,
You can't.
No.
It's cool to be comfortable.
Put some jeans on. Something. You know, like at least. Or just take the pajama bottoms off and just wear a big shirt. That I'm okay with.
Ball all the time.
No, not all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Around the house, just go ahead and throw something on light. You know what I mean? Like, people who dress up to walk around the house always trip me out. Like, that just that's like, why? We're just sitting right here.
Yeah,
Go on
to
some
be-
b-ball shorts.
To be honest, yeah.
No,
you
no,
should-
I prefer the wear my boxers more than basketball shorts.
Yeah, you know, I mean, whether it's PJs or not, I don't want to get caught up on the semantics, but I would rather see my girl, you know, at the crib, like we're just at the crib, just wear something, whatever, bro. Like, we don't got to do all this. I think you're prettier without it, anyways. You know what I mean? Like the bare minimums.
She's like, should I go put jeans on?
No,
Like-
she's doing me a big favor. Oh,
Is she making you dinner?
she's making me breakfast
My
for the
main
next 4
man,
days.
my
For the
main
what?
man.
So for the next 4 days.
Bro. All right. Well, she ain't going nowhere. Jesus Christ, you lucky motherfucker.
She's the best. No, we
Bro,
have
somebody walked in and said, "Hey, do you want me to make breakfast for the next 4 days for you?" I'm like, "Where did you come from?"
She came out of the dungeon. Would you like more porridge for the 4 days? Oh my god. J-Mo's got him in the basement over there. 2 G's, Louise.
I'm like, how did you get out of here? Fucking shackles.
You're like, how did you know she was coming? I heard the chains on the floor.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
She's gonna
That's-
fucking kill us for that one.
That's too funny. Yeah, it's all jokes. It's all jokes. It's all
Nah,
jokes.
it's all jokes. 100%.
Yeah, you got a good woman at the crib though, bro. That's crazy. I forgot what it feels like to live with a woman. Like, you know, make sure I'm
Dude.
fed.
No,
Bro.
she's the best. She's the best.
Oh,
Genuinely.
that's fucking funny.
Dude, that's fucking funny as fuck.
I think the compliments one those a little weird because I think they give us compliments in ways sometimes that it just don't like. We're not like, oh, like you're just like, I don't know how to explain
Like
it.
you're not prepared for it, so you don't know how to take it, and then you're like, "Oh, well, thanks." You know, like that's how I've been.
Yeah, like a lot of dudes don't get called, and this is sorry, I don't want to speak in generalities or whatever, generalizations, but I don't think men on average would be called handsome by their partner, and vice versa, as much as a man would say his woman's beautiful or pretty or cute. You know what I'm saying?
That's my favorite compliment. That's one of my favorite compliments.
Yeah, like, oh, you look handsome, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, like, thank you.
That and you have a nice smile. Those are my two favorite compliments. Facts.
I agree. I feel like though sometimes you gotta hear when you're kind of in your pocket. You know what I mean? Like, because then when you tell me like when I feel like I've done something to look good, then it's like shit.
Yeah, I'm in my
I got
bag.
hella flush. I'm like, oh man, I'm feeling myself now.
Oh, me? Not it's like,
Yeah.
oh, me? Yeah,
But
yeah.
if I'm kind of bumming it and I'm like, yeah, I mean, you love me, you know. That's all you're saying.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
tell me.
You know, I appreciate that. But yeah,
Yeah.
if I'm feeling extra swagalicious, I'll be like, yeah, that's right.
It's meant to
you know what?
swagalicious.
I am handsome.
And especially like in the courting process, I don't think dudes is told that as much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think because, you know, guys apply pressure, you know what I mean? And
I would say that I would agree with you in a sense, but there are girls out there that do let you know.
yeah, so I don't want to speak in too many generalizations, you know what I mean? Because there's plenty of good women out there who do that. You know, we've all experienced it.
Yeah, but there's plenty of times where like somebody will say something over the top, like compliment, and then you like go look in the mirror, you're like, what the fuck?
Like, man, shut the fuck up. Like, I was like, man, you lying, because shut up.
Feel like she just wanted.
You already got me. Stop. You don't have to do any more of
Stop,
that.
yeah.
Have you ever gotten too much of a compliment where you're like, all right, no, I just don't believe you, bro. Like you
Yeah.
did too much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't get cocky. Like, don't make me
Oh.
cocky.
This happened to me in Ventura. I was in Ventura one time. I was up there for one of my weekends that I was just working randomly up there, and I went out to I don't remember the name of the bar. And some girl just like came up to me. I don't remember who the fuck I was with, but some girl like came up to me and was like, "You are so beautiful," and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, I was just
Let's
like,
go.
"Thanks." I didn't know if she was trying to get a drink out of me or what the fuck, but I was just like, "Thank you." I didn't know how to take that shit. That shit was weird as fuck.
You're like, thanks. Let me buy you a drink.
You know what? Okay, so here, actually, this is something that I was thinking about today. I was at Target, and like there was like a bunch of just like solo dudes walking around, and there was like a bunch of solo women walking around, and I thought to myself, do women ever think to themselves like, "Man, I wish that guy would come up and talk to me"?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but like
Think
not
so?
schmucks like us, Cisco. Maybe
What the fuck is that
corpse.
supposed to mean?
Like if they saw corpse, they'd be like, "Damn, that's a nice slice of ham. I wish he would come up to me."
Fucking give them the 1-2 fucking combo. Oh, yeah, I'm telling you. They don't
Tyson
know.
their
Fucking
ass.
whoosh. I've been shadow boxing recently. I need to test my skills. No,
I
but
have
for
wondered
sure.
that though. You think
For
so?
sure. For sure. For sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
girls like dudes.
For,
Some girls like girls.
for sure.
I'm just saying, like, we like girls, so we're like, oh man, I wish he would come up to me, you know? But I'm sure.
Well,
I'm
okay,
sure
so
it's-
as a guy, you've thought to yourself, like, wow, I wonder if that girl would come up to me and talk to me. I've never thought that.
you've never thought that a girl would come up to talk to you?
No.
Well, I don't wonder, like, would it really happen? Because it would never really happen, because girls don't go up to guys.
Yeah, they just
Usually.
have
That's
to-
my point.
Usually.
That's exactly my point.
But if she did ever come up to me, like, especially like if I was single, I would always assume that you just want to be friends. So I'd be like, what's up, bro?
What's up, my
Oh,
G?
bro.
What's up, brother?
D already knows I don't like that. Okay. Oh, let me ask Corpse this. Corpse,
Yes.
are you cool with your girl calling you bro?
Not like, oh, well, I'll let you answer first, and then I want to.
I think like jokingly, like, you know what I mean? Like, we're like joking around, bagging on each other, whatever. But like, I love you, bro. Like, what, dude? I'll fucking get
No,
down
I'm
with
talking
you.
Yeah,
about
no,
more
no.
like nah, bro. can you believe this happened? This, that, the other, blah, blah, blah.
It sounds a little weird. It feels a little weird. I don't think I've ever had that problem though. I don't think
No,
I've
no,
ever
no.
had that issue.
It's a no for me.
That's a yeah, that's a negative Ghost Rider.
Like-
I'm just trying to imagine it now. It makes my like, oh,
Hmm?
in the way that Corp said, in terms of like, what's up, bro? That's a no-go. Like, I'm not doing that. But I do say bro a lot in terms of like playing around and stuff like that. Like, you're telling a story and like, bro, you would not guess what the fuck happened next. Stuff like that.
Mm-mm.
Not like I love you, bro. Like, you're the best, bro. Nothing like that. That's fucking cringe.
I don't want none of it. I don't want none of it. It's just that's to me. That's just I don't know. It's like I don't know. It just
So,
feels
I've said,
disrespectful.
I've said like, you mad, bro? Like, you know, like, you mad, bro? Like, you know, I've said like dumb shit like that, like bullshitting. But no, don't bro me. What the fuck?
See, like, what about Buddy? Have we talked about this on the podcast yet?
I don't know if Buddy, in a relationship, Buddy's never. We're
No,
not
no, no,
saying
no.
Buddy.
From a guy to a guy,
Oh,
like
okay.
if I was to walk up to you, Corpse, and I was like, "Yo, move real quick, buddy," like, are you like, what the fuck?
Kind of.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
different because Cisco never says it,
But Buddy is so disrespectful, dog.
bro. I
Especially
call
from
Cisco
somebody
Buddy
young-
all the time.
Well, that shit. I mean, it used to drive me crazy, but I know he doesn't mean nothing by it. But Buddy is so.
Because he'll be like, thanks for the charger. I'm like, no worries, buddy.
I would always say, oh, buddy, oh, pal. Like, oh, buddy, oh, pal, watch out here. Let me get in here with you. Like, I have work. Like, especially
Buddy
when
is-
we get up on the
A
roof.
buddy old pal is kind of
Oh,
crazy.
No, buddy, oh, pal, let me get over here and help you
You're
out.
bringing the 1970s.
Bud,
Holy-
because I say bud. What up, bud? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on, bud? You good, bud? Like, you know, like,
Oh, I see. Now I can tell a little bit. Like, you okay, bud? It feels a little bit like, am I like
Hey.
3? What the fuck you
Bro.
mean?
like,
Buddy, man, I remember one of my ex-girlfriends got so mad at me one time because she was at work and she was like, "Oh, this is such and such," and he was like, "Hey, buddy," and or no, he didn't say it like that. He was like, "Oh, what's up, buddy?" And I was like, "Hey, don't call me buddy." And she got so mad at me that I said that, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm just telling him like, "Don't call me buddy." That shit sounds disrespectful to me. I don't like that shit. I do not like buddy. I do, especially from somebody younger than me. If you're an old head, like 50, 60 years old, buddy it up, pal. But if you're younger than me, I do not take buddy kind.
It's so funny because I feel like you never talked to me about that, even though I definitely called you buddy.
Yeah, but look at you and look at me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But I've
What do you-
introduced
the fuck
people as
was
my
that?
buddy.
What do you
Like,
mean?
oh, this is my buddy. Like, oh, this is my buddy so and so, or this is my buddy here. Like,
that's different. That's different because you're not
Yeah,
calling
yeah.
me buddy to my face.
Yeah,
should it be addressed?
Yeah.
I'm addressing.
like
them
I've
as
definitely
buddy.
called both of you guys buddy
Frank-
in
Frank.
in the third person. Like when I'm talking to somebody, I'm like, oh, my buddy Corpse, or my buddy Putch, or my buddy Save, or Cisco. But
But
no.
Damien for like the last 8 months has had like a hard on for like wanting to fight me.
that's
Why?
not true. That was like
He really
8 months
has.
ago.
No, this motherfucker comes by my desk every day and fucking swings at my hair.
You're like, that's
And he's gonna fucking hit me one day. And you know what I told him? I said, if he ever fucking hits me in the head, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him in the call center. I don't give a fuck.
Today I did a hard one too. You swore I was an airbender because I went like this. And I went fucking cocked all the way back. And, and then he just.
I'm
turned
telling you,
around.
one day I'm gonna like lean back in my chair while he's coming by. He's gonna smack me in the side of the head. It might daze me for a second, but I'm getting up and I'm getting the fuck out of you.
Because I'm gonna run. I'm like, oh shit!
Why
No,
not?
no.
Whoops. Whoopsie,
I'll be like, my bad, bro. Listen, big bro, oh, my bad.
bruv.
There's what is it, Chavo del Ocho? Have you guys both seen that?
I have.
No.
Punch is not Mexican, so I would not
That's right,
assume
my
that
bad.
he watched that as a child.
So there's this show called Chavo del Ocho. I think in that show, isn't there a like a running bit where one of them has like a little like spinny top hat?
Eco?
And is it Kiko?
Yeah, he
I
has
don't-
big cheek.
I don't remember, but I remember one of them like they take off the hat and then slap the fuck out of their head, and then puts the hat back on. Do you remember that? I thought it was like that was like a running bit. That's what I think of. That's what I think of happening the day that I accidentally hit you in the head. Because I slapped.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. So you think that you're gonna continuously hit me in the head after that?
No, but it's just gonna be like
I will fucking cut your hands off.
that prep and just that.
I will cut your hands off. I promise you, D. By the end of next year, we will box at least one time.
The end of next year?
Yeah.
I don't want to box.
Yeah, let me get back into shape. I'm getting back into shape this year. I promise you I am.
I'm not all right, somebody clip that. Somebody gotta clip that. We're gonna wait. December.
Oh,
31st.
I'll be back in shape before December.
We'll
Easy.
see. We'll see.
It's about to be a nice summer. I'll tell you that. I'm about to get into putt shape.
I have to as well. Yo, Putch, you're really the guiding light that we're all strive towards when it comes to physique.
Thank you. Thank you. But I need to get better. I still got some work to do.
1%.
This motherfucker over here with a 6-pack and shit. Oh yeah, I gotta get better.
I don't. I lost my 6-pack. I put on some weight.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Jeez.
Be a man, bro.
Wait, do you feel a little bit better, a little bit worse? Like, is the weight happy weight, or is it like, damn, I got to get back in it?
No, it's good weight. It's good weight. I'm making sure I'm eating big meals and eating like I'm eating like at least 3 big fucking meals a day, bro. And lifting heavy weights.
Good shit.
I usually don't like all my shit's always like cardio based, cardio.
Yeah.
I hate
But it's about to start trimming down. I just got into the Crumpers group chat here in Ohio.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna be dancing a lot more here pretty soon.
Yeah. I didn't realize. Obviously, I've never done like a full scale dance, but like dancing that's some heavy. Like it's hard shit. You're moving your whole body. That is not fucking easy. That shit is not easy.
So I'm on Reddit right now because I wanted to pull up like more men's secrets. Post nut clarity.
Factuals.
But somebody put on here post nut clarity is not gender exclusive. Do you believe that to be true?
Facts.
You believe that to be true?
I would imagine.
I don't. Really?
Yeah. Girls like, fuck.
Is there any
you kinda
women in the
ugly.
chat that can
I have had a
post nut
woman.
clarity?
I have had a woman tell me right before, like her, and this is where, and people think I just pull these ideas about sex out of my fucking head, but she told me herself, right? Just chopping it up, having some beers, that was kind of a metric if she was really even going to date someone. Was that she wanted to be able to talk to them for a while, right? Yeah, gonna have sex, and then if the sex is good, then they'll move forward. If not, it's her post nut clarity.
Nah, I don't think that's the same. That's not the same.
No, yeah, because it seems like for guys, it's like, let me fuck, and then like after you're like,
Ugh.
Yeah, because it's like you're horny, and then somebody's like, "Hey, do you want to drive an hour and a half to meet me?" And you're like, "Yes, I do." And then you get there, and you're like, then you fuck, and then you're like, "I just drove an hour and a half for that." Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's not, and I think a lot of people get hung up on this idea that it's just based on their looks or based on this. Like, no. It could be a list of things. How did I get here? How long did I spend trying to even get here? Now I'm here. Was it even good? Like, did I even have like a happy time, or was I thinking about my birth certificate and where it was? Like, my God, dude.
Bro, did we ever talk? We've talked about like what's the furthest that you've traveled for pussy before? Have we talked about it on this podcast? I feel like we have.
I feel like
I don't know. We've touched on so many different things.
I think that had to be a topic because I was fucking flying to go see my ex-girlfriend.
No shot. Wait,
I won. I think I win though, right? Wait, how far did you fly?
Well, I was flying to Florida.
So we're tied because I went to New York.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, depending on where in Florida.
I was all the way in Key West.
Geographically,
I was upstate New York. I took a plane and a train.
Damn, dog. You got me at the train. I'll give you that.
I'll give
you that. A New York train, you are tripping, bro.
Crazy.
Post that clarity.
He really sat there like,
while somebody's doing light feet, like just jumping around in this fucking thing, dude. bro,
He's in the,
Batman couldn't get me to fucking get on that train, dude. No way, homie.
He's like, guy next to him. He's like, "Hey, what's up, man? Where you going?"
Yeah, bro.
Oh, he's on his way to go get some.
There's somebody
That is
just
funny.
like tweaking in the fucking corner, bro. Just like talking about aliens and reptiles,
Oh,
bro. I'm
man.
telling you. No
Nah,
way.
Oh, okay. Here's one that we've talked about. This is something that only men will know because women think that is the compliment. You're the perfect size.
Oh nah! Don't ever say that.
I've
to me,
had
dog.
this
Ever.
discussion recently, and like,
What?
no, it's just the big ones hurt. It's like
Oh no!
exactly,
no.
like exactly,
Nah, bro.
exactly. You don't tell a guy that.
Nah.
These two were arguing with me, and I was like, no, you don't. You don't say that. Like it
If you-
would be like,
actually life hack. If listen, women, if you ever just want to stop having sex for whatever reason, just let us know that the big ones hurt and you're the perfect size. I'll
Oh.
instantly go soft. I'll be like, well, all right, bro.
I'll be like, I'll talk
I'll
to
see you
tomorrow.
later. I gotta go think about nothing. The
I'll go
fuck
pick
is
up a
wrong with
Hennessy
you?
bottle from the liquor store. I'll see you guys later.
No, yeah, bro.
Bro,
That's
The-
horrible.
Well, which one's worse though? Which one's worse? You're the perfect size or the big ones hurt?
Like,
oh my god,
Like-
oh my god, bro. I think the big ones hurt. I think that's worse because she could be a whore, and a big one is like her perfect
Jeez.
size. Like, you know, like that's a perfect size for you. So okay, cool, that's great. Like, you know what I mean? So it means
Oh,
it's big. But then
shit. The
big ones hurt. That one's
the big
like-
ones hurt is crazy.
that one's crazy, bro. Because that's just
The
you're,
big
you're
ones
like
hurt is crazy.
you're like
That's
self-reporting and killing somebody at the same time, bro.
exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's
The
what I'm
big
saying.
ones hurt is crazy. Yeah, that shit is wild. Like,
What if she went into specifics of like, no,
Nah.
like, because like
Nah.
nine is just
Nah.
ridiculous.
now
No,
I'd be
thank
like,
you.
shut the fuck up.
No, thank
Stop.
you.
Stop talking. Stop
Stop.
talking.
No,
That's all
thank
right.
you.
We can just stop talking.
Because we wouldn't ever talk about theirs that way. Too. I don't
guess
think.
that's true. Yeah.
I-
you
Yeah,
would
but
never.
how? Okay, how? Oh, actually, never mind. I guess there's ways.
Yeah,
to-
you could talk about those things, but yeah, you would never bring it up because it's
Yeah,
like it
yeah.
doesn't matter
Yeah,
because yours is perfect.
like,
If
dude.
they
I'm
said
just
yours
gonna
is
flip
perfect,
it on them.
Imagine.
No,
like,
take
man.
Take that shit. Yours is perfect.
Yeah, that's
No,
right.
because I think yours is perfect to a girl means something way different than yours is perfect to a guy.
Yeah, we
Does
want to
it
be
actually-
outstanding.
Yeah, we want to be exemplary. We're like, yeah, bro.
Yes, sir.
So if your guy is actually genuinely perfect, just say it's big. That's all you need to know.
Listen, I hope women just soaked up some game on that.
Corpse just got so excited, bro. He was like,
I hope you women just soaked up some game on that. Speak life to your man. Gas
Yeah,
us
bro.
up. We have to
Gas
be
'em up.
exemplary. That was such a fucking good word. Exemplary. That's how we want to feel. We want to have, we want to feel like that fucking dude, bro. What the fuck? We spend a lot of time doing it. You know what I mean?
that's what, bro. I still can't. The big one's hurt. That one's crazy.
That one's
to me.
Crazy.
You know what?
I
You
don't
know
know
what?
how
It's
to do it.
crazy because I'm pretty sure we've all heard it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait. I'm perfect or the big ones hurt?
Fucking both, dude.
Insert your choice here.
Fucking both. I have definitely heard it.
Oh,
Like, he's like,
well.
I've never heard either one.
We all know you're fucking huge, Damo. I've been trying to see that thing for a while.
Listen, I'm wearing extra small shorts. Maybe you'll get a peek.
Hey, me too. Bro. Shit,
Yeah.
come
Oh,
over, Mikey.
Kelly, let's fucking go. You call us majestic, we call you exemplary. My girl.
Majestic. That's sick.
Don't ever let no man call you less, dude. Cisco thought I was crazy for that one.
Or which one?
Calling a girl majestic.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I
you
think I have
said
that clip on my phone.
Majestic is funny. Turn her around and say, "You look
No,
majestic."
because no. What I thought was crazy is that you fucking pulled out your phone and was like trying to find pickup lines, shit, bro.
Oh my god. Hey, how many so much shit is?
Oh,
The fact that you just whispered that. Hey, some shit just. Nah, but there was another one. Hold on, let me see. Do you have another one, D?
One is that you just for some reason it locks in at a certain age is urinals everybody knows.
The
If
gap.
you're in one, you gotta have the gap, unless it's absolutely impossible for you to leave a gap. If that's the case, and you really gotta piss,
Then you go to the stall.
you
Use the
go to a
stall.
stall maybe. But if like let's say stalls are used, maybe there's only 2 or whatever. It's a tight bathroom. There's no other like choice. This is what you gotta do. You gotta piss, bro. I get it. Everybody gotta piss.
And what do you do?
Hey,
Yeah.
you're locked forward or you're locked down, bro. Pay attention. Test
You
is
locked down?
happening.
Wait. There's no shot you're locked down.
Yeah, bro, I gotta watch my equipment, make sure everything's running smoothly.
No shot you're locked down.
I gotta look, bro. Sometimes I'll be playing
That's
mini
wild.
games. That's when I pop up the Mario mini games and I go.
That's actually how my mom taught me how to piss in the toilet. She would put a little ball in the toilet.
And pee on
Just
it.
try to
And I would
piss
pee on
there.
it. Yeah, like I would try to pee on it.
This might be
Shout out to moms.
a little TMI, but
Wait, no, hold on, real quick.
Oh,
With
go
the back
for
to
it.
the urinal thing, because that shit pisses me off at work. Because there's 5 urinals. That means you go 1, 3, and 5. There's no other correct unless you're going 2 and 4. There's only 2 people there, bro. What is that? If somebody goes 1 and 4, now I'm put into an awkward position. Like, what? I'm just gonna wait. I'll wait. I'll fucking wait until 1 or 4 is done.
There was one time I went in, and dude, like 2 seconds later, just shoom, beelines it to the one right next to me. I was like,
No.
"All right, guy, what are we doing here?" Right next to me, dog. That's weird.
And all the other ones were open.
they were all open.
He saw what Corpse saw, bro. He wanted to see it.
Yeah, bro. I guess so.
Okay, what was the?
He
The
said it was
TMI.
perfect. He was the perfect size.
Who's the
What's
big
the
ones
TMI?
hurt?
He's like, that's the perfect size, bro. And I was like, what the fuck, dog? Who
Oh
are
my
you?
God.
What's the TMI? Was that the TMI?
Oh no, the mini game, the true men mini game, is taking the shit stains off with your piss.
Yeah.
That's
That
the
is
true
facts.
men mini game.
That's facts. That's facts.
Thought I was
Everybody,
the only one.
everybody who doesn't
You know what's crazy is when you're a dude and you think you're the only one, you're not the only. There's no
No
shot.
shot, you're the only one. No, bro. We've all dipped our nuts in soy sauce to see if we could taste it. Okay, that's
I've never done that.
oh,
Wait, what?
all right. Anyway, back to the shit stains. So
That's insane.
What the fuck did you just say? What the fuck did you just say?
listen,
Wait.
this is an experimental moment in my life.
There's no shot.
I have heard that. I've heard something. I don't know if it was soy sauce or something else, but it's like you can dip your nuts in it and you can taste it allegedly.
You
And-
dipped your nuts in. Okay, I gotta hear the story.
You know,
you gotta tell your story. On the
So,
internet.
so there was a there was a trend, and people were like, "Bro, you can dip your nuts in soy sauce and you'll taste it." And I was like, me and my girlfriend were like, I got soy sauce. And all I had was
Wait,
a
if you
sad...
sit here and tell me right now that she dipped your nuts in the soy sauce, then I'll feel better about this situation.
that she was there when I did it.
So you were like, soy sauce, my nuts, and she was right there, and you were like, bloop.
Yeah, literally, like a fucking
And
tea
she was
bag.
like, can you taste it? Can you?
One thing that I will say, I just had a sad sack of soy sauce.
Oh my god. Bro, I just now every time she brings you food, I'm just gonna think of her walking in like, here's your soy sauce, honey. Go fucking dip your nuts in these. Like, oh my god. gonna
Listen,
think
it was
that
a
every
quick
time.
moment, a quick lapse in
Oh
judgment.
my fucking God.
A quick lapse in judgment. I could not
Oh my
taste the soy
God.
sauce.
This is the funniest thing in the world.
Yes, there's gonna be a
I can-
worldwide
Hold on, I can
sellout of soy sauce because of Damo dipping his nuts in them, dude. That's
Hold on, 'cause-
fucking
hold on, because I can picture.
That's crazy.
I can fucking picture you with like a little fucking petri dish of fucking soy sauce.
Just dipping them.
And you're in the bathroom and Elisa's sitting on the toilet like this.
That's genuinely how it happened. I was
Oh,
like,
shit.
you know, like a minute or two in, I was like, I think
Wait,
this is
you
just like a.
soaked it?
I was trying to see if I could taste it genuinely.
Adobo? What the fuck are you doing?
Because I was just
motherfucker?
like, you know what? I think this is a troll to get dudes to dip their nuts in
Oh
soy
my
sauce.
God,
Could you
that's
taste
so-
it? But could you taste the
No,
soy-
I could not
Oh.
taste the soy sauce.
Of course, was like, because if you can taste it, I'll try it.
Because yeah, I was like, I was like, well, I kind of got stuck on how he did it. Like,
I
did it
should've
work?
said
Though? Like, you know,
yes,
like,
bro.
oh my god!
That's
If I would have said yes, what's the odds of you guys trying it?
oh, they're up there. they're up there,
Fuck,
dude.
bro, I should have said
I'm not
yes.
gonna. I won't admit that on the internet.
Listen,
Dude, I
we're
got
all
packs of
friends
soy sauce in my refrigerator right now.
Yeah,
bro.
we'll go get poke tomorrow, dog.
I get the text in the group chat. You're like, boys, it works.
That soy sauce tasted crazy.
I'm eating sushi a new type of way.
Oh my god, bro.
Ah.
Let's see. We secretly have a pocket for our dongs. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know what that is, bro. I
A
don't got
pocket?
no
know
secret
what that
compartment.
means.
Like if it's like an empty space, I guess maybe. But
I don't know. That could have took a weird turn if I would have let that inside thought become outside
Oh,
word.
bro, here's a good one. Here's a good one. I'm gonna read it how it's written here. The crotch or the cold water crotch vacuum and the frenzy of getting it back out.
The cold water.
oh, wait, is it when
Oh,
you like
like-
jump into a pool or something?
Nah, if you're cold as fuck and everything just and then you're like, oh fuck, I gotta like you know
Yeah, you gotta like,
I gotta get everything loose again.
ah, damn. You gotta.
No, the jumping into a pool one is fucking horrible.
Yeah, that was really
Yeah.
bad. Everything happened so fast.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'll tell you. I don't know why this story just popped in my head. So, my brother and I were probably like 12 and 13 years old, and we were at Soak City in San Diego, and they have this fucking slide that goes like pretty much straight down. And I remember we were at Soak City and we were walking by one time, and these girls went down it, and their fucking tops just went flying off.
Oh shit!
Bro, it was the best thing in the fucking world.
It
It was the fucking best thing.
You're like,
I don't know why that
yeah.
just popped in my head when I just said the pool, jumping in the pool. But jumping
don't-
in the pool is fucking horrible.
Yeah, especially when it's cold.
Wait, okay. I got a real question for you. When y'all wear bathing suits, do you guys cut out the fucking meshing thing in the inside?
Never.
Y'all don't?
I never
No.
do that.
Oh, I cut mine out.
And I don't
Why?
go command. I don't go commando in them either.
Oh, I got to. I go.
Wait, you
commando.
wear drawers and use the fucking mesh?
It's a little wild.
That's the most. What kind of drawers do you wear in that shit?
Like regular boxers.
No
But I
shot.
buy my trunks a little big, and so I can fit in them, tie them up, boom. But it was always because, bro, you got to remember, I swam at fucking river. Like I was a river rat, bro. I was swimming at the local river hole, like you know what I mean.
The
So
tide.
boom.
Oh, so you protecting the area?
Well, not only that, I was afraid of that, but it's like I will hop out, bro, and it's boiling hot outside. I take off my trunks, I lay them on a fucking car, like you know what I mean. I sit there for 5 minutes, boom, I'm able to put them on, and I can dip out. I'm dry, like I don't even need a
I got
towel.
you.
Why the fuck do I got a towel for?
Bro, that's how it is.
Wait,
in
so you
Texas and shit.
freeballing? You freeballing swim trunks? D?
Oh yeah, I'm freeballing, bro. That's why don't pants me, okay? You'll get a dong to the face.
Mm-mm,
But
mm-mm.
no, I'm
That's
just
a
playing.
sight.
But yeah, I don't know. That's what I was thinking about Putch when he said that he wears underwear still. And I was like, that might be smart because if you get pantsed, I don't know why I have this fear of getting pantsed.
D, you are 25
I know.
years old.
I know.
Because you have no underwear on underneath.
Yeah, bro.
dude.
Yeah,
That's
wait,
why you're worried.
wait. You are 25 years old. That should
I don't know.
no
bro.
longer
It's-
be a fear of yours.
It's just
I
ingrained in my
can't even
brain.
think of the last time that I ever thought that was going to happen.
I got that thing on me.
I couldn't even. I was probably in like 9th grade when I was scared that was going to happen.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I haven't had it in a long time, but I'm still like thinking, what if somebody just got the urge, bro? Like, you know what? I haven't pantsed anybody in a long time.
You don't tie the drawstring on
I
your
do,
fucking,
bro. But what if
well, then
somebody
you're
goes
good.
extra hard that day? And they're like, nah, I'm getting it done. And they fucking all their fucking might.
You not
That is-
not.
You are too old for that fear. I
I
apologize.
don't know,
but
bro.
You are
It's
too old
still
for that fear.
it's still in there. Oh, really quick update. So, Putch, I don't know if I touched bases with you on this, but I tried to get an MRI done the other day or last week. Found out I was very claustrophobic.
We're talking about this on the Oh my god!
Why?
A round of applause for Zero. I didn't think you were going to talk about this on the internet,
Oh yeah, I'm open to it, man. I talked about my first anxiety attack,
bro.
I'm
But
open
it
to
took you 2 weeks to talk about that.
Yeah, I feel like once I open up a little bit,
D
then I'm
is-
like,
This man is an internet personality now.
thanks. Sometimes I don't really realize the repercussions that it could have. I'm just talking to Corpse right now. I'm not talking
Yeah.
to YouTube.
Fuck
So-
'em.
But
Fuck the repercussions.
So yeah, I very quickly found out that I was claustrophobic because they like locked my head in, and I was like, nah, I'm cool. So I got up and I was like, let me just check out the machine. I did like a real quick like look, and they're like, yeah, you'll just be like slotted in there, and then if you want to get out, like just squeeze this little ball, and you'll be like, we'll get you out. And I was like, nah, that's fucking crazy. And so they were like, we have a bigger machine. Let's get you in that. You're gonna have to make an appointment a couple days out. So I make that appointment, go to the appointment. I look at the machine and I'm like, this is the fucking same size. Y'all bullshitted me.
Yeah.
So they lock me in again. I'm like, all right, just relax. Just breathe, bro. Like, don't even look at anything. They lock me in. I'm like, nope. And so I got back up, look at the machine. I was like, fuck, bro. Like, I feel like such a bitch that I can't do this. And the doc was like, you know what? We have medication for this. You could just take, whatever medication, but you have to get it from your doctor. So I just did that today. I should be getting an MRI tomorrow with the new obtained drugs. So hopefully they work. But I didn't realize, bro, how claustrophobic I am.
Yeah, I can't even look at like the old like tunnelers from World War II and shit. The dudes who I can't, bro. Yeah, even if I have to get into like certain crawl spaces, I have to look at it first and be like, okay, like let me wrap my brain around this. Like, and I need it to be well lit. It can't be dim.
Yeah.
Like, because I know this thing's like on me type shit. Like,
Yeah.
wait, what drugs they give you?
The good
they're gonna-
ones.
They're gonna give me Valium.
They're giving you
Ooh.
Valium.
Wait. Are you gonna get some extra? Hold on. How much are they
No,
giving you? They're giving you one?
I think they're only giving me 2. So I'm gonna take one an hour before, and then another 30 minutes
No.
before.
No, that's too much. That is too much.
That's
Lot-
literally what they told me.
That's too much, though. I'm telling you that's too much,
That's literally verbatim what they told me to do.
bro. You're gonna be like,
Yeah, you're gonna be out. Are you gonna have someone with you?
Yes, my girlfriend's gonna. I'm not driving, by the way. This is why they're.
You
Okay.
should.
No, she
Fuck
may
no.
need to answer. She may need to sign legal documents for you, bro. You may be
Wait,
sedated.
y'all are scaring me like I'm gonna fucking die or some shit. I'm not
No,
gonna
it's
you're
gonna
just
be-
gonna be out of it.
It's gonna be awesome,
Yeah, it's gonna be so
Bro,
good.
you're gonna
Actually,
feel-
yeah, like
and you're
it's
gonna
so
sleep.
good.
You're gonna sleep, bro. You know what you should do? Actually, I'm not gonna say that on the internet, but
vlog it.
you're gonna sleep so fucking good.
Wait, now I want to know what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say you should just try and masturbate, and then you're gonna be like,
I'll probably get so sidetracked. I'll be like, yay.
Yeah,
so what?
bro.
Okay, so this is what I was telling D. Now that we're talking about this, because obviously we know like my past with prescription pills and Xanax was one of my favorites because of my anxiety, and I was telling him that it doesn't like he's gonna take this anti-anxiety medicine, and he was like, well, I'm still gonna have the thoughts and this and that. The panic and anxious inhibitors are like gone from your brain.
That doesn't make any
So-
sense to me, bro.
Bro, it will tomorrow. I promise you.
It
You're gonna be
doesn't
like,
make- yeah.
you're gonna be in that thing, and you're like, holy shit, this is holding my head down. If there was a fire, I couldn't leave because my head is strapped to this
bro.
thing.
Don't even say that right now.
D,
That shit's fucking me up.
I am telling you that you will think those types of thoughts, and you'll be like, "Yeah, but I'm gonna be good." Like
Like it's all
fuck it,
good.
why not? I'm telling you that's I'm because I used to take Xanax when I flew, and I'd be like, "Wow, that would really suck if this plane went down right now." And then you'd be like, for some turbulence, and I'm, "Oh shit, what the fuck was that?" And you're like, "Oh, they say those are the bumps of the air, like like the road bumps of the air." And you're like, "Oh, that's kind of fucked up. Like, how long is this gonna last for?" And you're just chilling the whole time.
That's
Where if
crazy.
I wasn't on Xanax, I'd be like, "Holy fuck, what the fuck is about to happen? Like the wing is about to fly off." Like, I'm telling you, you're gonna be like,
Bro,
yes.
I'm a phenomenal flyer, but the sensation of takeoff and landing would always get me, right? Like, oh, like, and especially when I'm looking out the window and I can see we're close. The anticipation of the wheel hitting gets me. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh my god, yeah, you're like waiting for it to like.
Oh yeah, yeah, to
Yeah.
feel that judder, you
I
know.
hate that.
And I remember, I can't remember why, bro, but it was getting to me one day. We were about to go hop on this plane, and it was just fucking getting to me, bro. So I ended up taking some Xannies, some like the little footballs. And bro, when I tell you, when I got on the plane, dude, and next thing I remembered, it was like we were waiting for the next plane. I was like, oh shit, like I just went through that whole thing, no problem. Like this was great, dude. Like this is amazing. Like, you know what I mean? And the next thing I fell asleep on it. I remember like getting on the plane and being, because usually I won't sleep unless we're already in the air. Like we're up in there.
Oh, I
I'm
can't
ready.
sleep at all.
I'll knock
sleeping
out.
at all.
Now I can knock out. I'm gone. Snooze.
I
button.
remember so like when I stopped taking Xanax, I would have to drink to get on the flights. Like I could not get on the flight unless I had been drinking already. I would freak the fuck out. And I remember one time we were flying to Philly, and I was with my mom. Like we were taking my mom out to Philly, and I had bought a fucking 1 liter of Diet Coke, and I poured like half a thing of Hennessy in there.
Jesus.
And I was like drinking it fast as fuck in the car, and my mom got so fucking mad at me. She was like, "It's 4:30 in the morning. What are you doing, bro?" And I was like, "Mom, you don't understand. Like, if I don't do this, I will freak the fuck out on this plane." Because my mom hadn't flown with me in a long time, so I was like, I will lose my shit, and it's bad.
Yeah.
But like that's the thing. Okay, so that's when my panic attacks hit. Like I'm not like, oh my god. Like I don't mean that way of freaking out. Like I'm internally like freaking the fuck out. It's not. I don't really have like visual panic attacks. Sometimes I will. Like I'll just fucking dash off and be like, what the fuck is wrong with that motherfucker? You better keep up, dog, because I'm running till my heart stops.
Speaking of running, Save and I had a little bit of a race.
We did have a race.
Who won?
We're tied. I won the first one. He won the second one.
Yeah. But
even though he thinks I cheated, but I didn't cheat.
No, he says
video
that,
proof.
He says that he let me win the second one. So
no.
Now I have an asterisk.
Let's go.
I wasn't gonna. I was never gonna admit that. Why did you have to say that on the internet? I was gonna let you have it. I was just gonna let you have it. I genuinely let Zero hit me in the beginning a little bit because I wanted to see if I could catch up to him, and he beat me.
And I almost fell. That was scary as shit.
Yeah, are we talking like a 40-yard dash or what?
It was probably like 20 yards.
It wasn't that far.
It was probably 20 yards.
But bro, I didn't realize how out of shape I was because the next day my body hurt. I was like, damn, shit.
Mine did too. I was like, oh fuck, why did I run for?
Yeah, parts of my torso. I was like, damn, I gotta get back to it, bro. What the fuck? It's not okay.
I have the video. I'll send it to you after.
Yeah. Yeah. So this goes way faster than I thought. I was like, oh shit.
And I'm like 20 pounds overweight, dog. Imagine if I was back in shape.
Yeah, if you're back in shape.
Then I would have really dusted your ass. But here's my thing: is did you like you genuinely thought like I was gonna be slow as fuck?
No, I just thought I was gonna be faster than you. I didn't think you were gonna be slow. I just thought I was gonna be faster than you.
Okay.
I
knew I could beat you.
me and Cisco talked and
Cisco,
I
I
knew
love
I
it.
could be-
I love it,
I've
dude.
been running from
I
police my
love
whole
it.
life. Okay, I gotta be fast.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know, bro.
We were talking about what? What were we talking about?
We were just talking about how we hadn't really lost to anybody in terms of like when it came to races. And I had talked about this one person, the only person who I really like a challenge that beat me, other than I guess now Cisco, was this dude named John Mike. Well, I don't know if I should give his whole name on the internet. I don't know if he wants to.
Yeah,
go
he
there.
fucking you. He beat you in a foot race. Fucking shout his ass out.
Oh, John Michael. Ayo. Shout out to you. He was a foreign student who came from the Philippines. And
You know those motherfuckers are fast.
I was like, yo, do you want to race? Just kind of like out of, I'm like, I'll probably win, whatever. But he was a really cool dude. And so we got on, we actually did this on the track. And I was like, all right, we had a buddy like, say 3, 2, 1. And we both went and he fucking zoomed past me. I was like, oh shit. This motherfucker, he did not like almost beat me. He fucking dusted me so fucking hard. I was like, damn. Your ass is fucking fast. That was ridiculous.
Has there been anything else like that you thought you could just beat the fuck out of somebody in and then wound up just losing horribly?
Running is probably the biggest one.
I'm
There
sure
was a couple.
Corpse
There
has
was a
like
couple. There was a couple.
what, like some dance shit?
Oh, definitely some. Ooh, so definitely some dance shit. There was definitely a couple fist fights I thought I was going to do better in. There was a couple. there was a couple of those too. There was a couple. Ooh,
Maybe Mario Kart.
I remember, bro. I
This
can't.
motherfucker's over here talking about dance and fighting, and he says Mario Kart.
No, there was a session of we were playing the UFC game. Can't remember. I think it was like Xbox 360 or something, bro. And I remember I was playing, bro, and I was getting so mad. I was getting my ass beat every time, dude. And I was like mad to the point, bro, where I was like fuming. G, like, oh my god, I'm getting my ass railed. Why? I can beat up the computer just fine. Like, you know what I mean? But these dudes are mopping me right now. That one was the UFC game. The UFC game. I got better at it, but that one for sure. And Uno.
Uno.
Let's be,
What?
can we be real? Like Uno does not take that much skill.
Nah, it's a lot of. Well, you have to be
More
able to
luck
be
than anything.
strategic about like what cards you're placing.
Sure, but it's luck. That's a game of
A lot of it is luck.
Hey, my Uno skills are fire. Okay, but I will say that it's more of like waiting towards the end. If you can wade the waters to the end and know what cards set up what and how to place it down, then yeah, it's
kind of golden.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter how many cards you have as long as you can stack one. Once you stack
Oh,
one,
I
you can
thought-
stack fucking 30.
I thought Damien had to play craps.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Kind
Dominoes
of.
is
I
next.
don't know if I'm like super proficient. I don't even think I'm proficient at it, but that
What
was
loses
cool.
on the first roll?
I
don't even know.
7 or
No.
7 wins.
7 and what
It's
wins on the
6.
first roll?
Oh, 7
No.
and 11.
First roll wins. What loses? There's 3 that lose on the first roll.
I know it's like 2. Is it 2?
Mhm.
Yeah, Snake Eyes, right?
6.
No. 6 don't do shit for your first roll.
Oh.
2 is 1.
12.
12 is the other. Well, there's one more.
5.
It's right next to 2.
3.
He was about to say 4.
I almost said 1.
He was like, what?
Wait, how would you get 1 if there's 2 dice?
Exactly.
That,
Oh, my
that
bad.
was a high thought from Corpse. Have you not seen him like blasting off this whole fucking episode?
No,
Almost, yeah.
no, but mainly because I haven't seen him been smoking.
He's
Oh,
been
never
smoking
mind.
this whole time.
Wait, how have I not seen any vapor? Wait, puff that shit out. Okay, but you've been. Oh, maybe I'm tripping.
he's
All right,
weird.
legitimately.
maybe
been
I'm
smoking this
I'm
whole
high.
time.
Yo,
He might be.
Good fried.
I want to get some edibles. Oh shit! Oh, one of my lights went out. That's okay.
That's random. That's so random.
Wait, Damo, what are you having a MRI on? If
My
that's okay to
brain.
ask. On your brain skis.
Yeah, bro. I gotta make sure everything's right. Cisco is calling me a bitch earlier today, but
No, the fuck I was not. Don't do that. I fucking hate when you do that. You make me
He's
sound
calling
like
me
such
a
a
bitch
horrible fucking friend.
because he was like, "Yeah, you're fucking concerned for your health, you stupid bitch. You're 25.
No,
you shouldn't be
no,
fucking
that's not what I said.
tripping."
That is not even remotely close to what I said.
Nah,
Don't
all
fucking
he,
do
was-
that
all he was
shit.
like is like, "You're 25, bro. You're fine. You're nothing's gonna happen to you." Just reassuring me like a good friend would. I appreciate that, but
This
um,
motherfucker said, "I'm about to start calling you a bitch for real."
you
You
do
said-
call me-
you-
wait. Don't act, sit up here and act like you don't ever call me a bitch. We say it playfully. That's why I bring it up because it's fun. But genuinely, I never had headaches ever. And then in the past couple of months, I'd say probably since beginning of December, let's say, I started getting this weird headache where it would be like right at the back of my left eye, and it was every time it would be like in that specific area, and it was just weird to me because like I said, never gotten them, and then all of a sudden started getting them, and then that was around the time that I was also having some weird issues with like I think I told you guys whenever I'd hop in the shower sometimes, it only happened really twice that like my heart would start to race, and then there was one point where I
You
like
take hot showers, bro.
no, but that's the thing is that I think it has to do with I don't know if I talked about this, but I think it was the overconsumption of magnesium because as soon as I started taking
that
that,
too.
stopped taking that, everything kind of slowly got better, and now I can take hot showers and everything's fine. At some point, I like lost vision in both of my eyes, and it was some scary shit. And so I just want to make sure everything's cool. I'm sure everything is more than likely fine, and like I'm not too crazy about it, but just to make sure, because I don't know, the magnesium might have some long-lasting effects. So I got blood work done today. Tomorrow I'm going for the MRI. Then
Okay.
Thursday I'm having a doctor's appointment that she's gonna go over everything and like talk to me about the brain and my blood test and what they read. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah, dude. No, I mean, definitely. I mean, I just went for. I mean, I'm not didn't get an MRI, but I just went for an eye exam because I could tell my eyes are getting worse, getting older, and so getting glasses. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna get a couple checkups on a couple different things just to make sure that they're ticking right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm on the same thing, bro. I got to go back to the eye doctor because I need a stronger prescription. I just got a primary care physician. I got to get my heart checked out.
Nice.
Yeah, my heart is the thing that's the most important because I got peanut now. I haven't been to the doctor in like 12, the heart doctor in like 12 years. I know, like I have a heart issue. I just don't. My fear. Okay, I'm gonna be fucking completely honest, bro. My fear of going to when I went to the cardiologist and they told me that I had a heart issue, they were like, "You're fine, you're healthy, but if for any reason your valve grows larger, then you'll have to get heart surgery."
Oh shit.
I don't want to fucking. I don't. The worst thing that I could hear is like, "Hey, you have to get heart surgery." Like, I don't want to fucking hear that. That's why I have not gone back. That's the reason why I have not gone back to the cardiologist.
That's such a dude thing too. We don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear, "Oh, you're sick." Like, no, I'm good off that.
That's what I was telling D earlier today. Like, yo, he's gonna go get an MRI, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you have a tumor. We can."
Yeah, bro.
Pull it
But
out.
my argument was like, yeah, bro. But if I hear that, like, sure, I'm gonna be pretty fucking bummed. But at least I have a shot of like, you know what? If you didn't come, you would have for sure fucking died. But now that you're here, maybe you got a shot. I don't know. We'll see, depending on how crazy this thing is.
It's 50-50.
Well, at least it's 50-50 and not 0.
That's
Yeah, and then what if
scary.
they tell me like, what if the doctor's like, "Yo, you got to stop smoking. You got to stop drinking." Then my whole life is ruined. The two things that make me feel better, like they're gonna be like, "Fuck you, you can't do it anymore."
Like the two things I'm going to want to immediately do the moment I leave this office after you're hearing this news is go smoke and
Yeah.
drink. So you're telling me I can't do that? That's
But like,
fine.
wouldn't there be like healthy alternatives to it that
What the fuck is a healthy alternative to a vape
Just-
and a fucking drink, dog?
being in good vibes with good people and
I'm always in good vibes with good people. always in good
But
vibes.
you're always having a drink as well.
There's no good
That is-
vibes
that is
after
not
hearing
true.
I have a brain tumor, dude. I need
Yeah,
to
or we
smoke
have
a
to do
joint,
heart
bro.
surgery on you.
Yeah, no
It's
shot.
bad enough I'm getting to the age where they got to put a telescope up my ass. Like, what the fuck?
A
Like, I don't
telescope.
drink.
The Hubble telescope in your ass.
All right, let me ask you a question, Corpse, because D and I were having this. Well, actually, I want to ask you another question, real quick. Okay, so you have the smoking section, right?
Yes.
You have the smoking section, and then you have UTP. So D and I, we take walks every day at work. So we had been talking about doing a podcast, just us two, when we do our walks, because we talk about crazy ass shit sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is a better name? Because we walk around the call center, like on the outside. Walkie talkie or talking in circles.
Ooh, I like talking in circles. Walkie-talkie is very good. I could see the t-shirts and I could see the hat.
So it's
and
like emblematic, but it's also like a kind of a double. What is it? Double entendre. It's like walking, talking, walkie talkie.
the
but-
walkie-talkie. Yeah, I could see all that. But then talking in circles, I think it's a good name. That's a good name for a podcast. Is talking in
It's a
circles.
good fucking name.
Talking circle. I will never say that it's not a good name.
Mhm.
No, walkie talkie was good.
Yeah,
It-
yeah.
it-
No,
because
a
but
really
that's
good
the thing is D like thought of that shit like immediately.
name.
And
Yeah.
it took me a second. I was like, "Yo, what about talking in circles?" And he was like, "Oh, that's a good one."
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
could.
Ooh, walkie talkie.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Whoa, fuck! I was about to bring something up that we were talking about today, though.
Only because also it's like one word, quick, just like what are you watching? Oh, walkie talkie.
Yeah.
I try
Okay, I
to
could see it like that.
to sometimes keep the names shorter, but sometimes it's like 0%. Usual Tuesdays. I mean, like sometimes a dead battery. Sometimes it doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
0% is just as short as walkie talkie.
Oh, yeah.
One
Yeah,
you want to do
0%.
1, 3, 5, or 7 when you do names and stuff like that. Like 7-letter names or 7 words. It's just
Oh yeah.
like the visual of it and just the way that you can really brand it. It's usually 3, 5, 7 is so easy. Like that's 3, 5, 7.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hmm.
So that brings me up to my next point. So today we were chatting about we were on a walk and we were just talking about some personal shit. And then we got to this topic of functioning addicts.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe that there is a such thing as a functioning addict?
Yeah. I'm one.
Thanks for proving my point. Appreciate it.
I no.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
What do we say? We said something along the lines of like, can you be functional and drunk? Something along those lines.
Can you be
And
a
I
functional,
said-
alcoholic?
No, can you be functional and drunk? That was one of the questions that we had in
Okay,
that
yes.
subset of conversation
Yes,
of
yes, yes, yes,
functional
yes.
addict. And I said no, because to be drunk, like when somebody drinks a lot, and I brought this up, when somebody drinks a lot, your threshold and your tolerance to alcohol is way fucking high. So you need like, whatever, half a bottle, whatever it may be, when you're like really extremes. So like when you're drunk, like Cisco and my tolerance is way different. The other day we went out for a drink. We both had the same drink. I drank half of it, and then I gave it to Cisco because I was getting buzzed. I was either buzzed or like on the verge of. No, I wasn't getting drunk, but
Yeah, don't do that. You're not that big of a bitch.
no. Whoa, pause. But I was just thinking, if your tolerance for it is really that high, to be drunk, you'd be pretty up there.
But I think
And I
you're
don't think you'd
taking-
be able to
I
be-
think you're taking drunk to the extreme.
Not like sloppy, but like your ability to, I don't know, your mental capabilities are definitely diminished a little bit. Even at least just a little bit, enough to like notice, and like even for yourself or others around you, I feel like to notice. Like we know Corpse is high, but this is also not like his job. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like he has to. Not that you're not, but he doesn't have to maintain like a level of precision that like maybe his work, like his actual job would demand of him.
But I've worked plenty high over the years, and I've worked drunk. You know what I mean? And I myself can't find functionality in alcohol. Like that's just those things don't coincide with each other. But
To you,
especially
to you.
to me, yeah, to
Okay.
me, I can't find that. I can't find functionality in it. But no, perfectly functioning alcoholics, bro. Heroin addicts, dudes who are fucking smart as fuck, like bro, like they're brainiacs, but full blown addicted to heroin. You know what I mean?
But would you say that that's like the minority of people?
For sure, for
That
sure.
wasn't
No,
even
no,
the
no. I know, I
argument,
know. I'm
though.
just asking.
Oh,
This is a
okay.
separate question. This is a
No,
You
separate
were
no,
about to
question.
piss me off. I was about to say that wasn't even the argument.
No, no.
um,
This isn't. I know it's
and
not your argument.
the problem too is what you have to also realize is what is considered drunk is one thing, and then two, tolerance isn't always, oh well, he drinks every day, yeah, but he could still be getting drunk technically after the first beer because there is deterioration in the liver, there's deterioration in your brain, which would cause you to get drunk even faster after a while. They call it like wet brain and all this shit, like, you know
No,
what I'm saying?
the deterioration in the brain is a fucking real thing. Think about it like this, bro.
Yes.
I've been drinking for like 17 years,
Hmm.
and there has been plenty of times where I can't. Sometimes I can't come up with the words that I'm trying to say, and I'm like, "Holy fuck!" Like this shit has really taken a toll on my brain.
Mm.
I can't remember a
Because
lot of Key West.
I've like taken in so much alcohol that I'm like my brain doesn't function the way that I want it to. Sometimes I can't think of the word. Sometimes I'm I have to like switch up the words that I'm saying because I can't think of the main word that I want to say. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of drunken nights, bro. I do, and it's not even just like I was blacked out drunk. It's just like when you are drunk 3, 4, 5, 6 nights straight, you can't really remember. Like not only just because of the alcohol, but you're just putting so much damage on your body, bro. You know what I mean? Just damage on it.
Yeah, and
Uh,
that's the thing that sucks about alcohol, right? Like, and it's my biggest fucking fear, I guess I would say, because I mean, I would say that if somebody was like, "Are you a drunk?" I'd probably be like, "Yeah, I'm a drunk." But to me, that means that you get drunk every day, or you know what I mean? Like, I and I mean, I know Corpse has seen it. I know that Damien has seen it now. There's times where I just need to have like one or two drinks, and it's not to get drunk. It's just to like smooth my anxiety out because I don't want to be like fucking, oh bro, I have so much fucking anxiety right now. Like I don't want to have a panic
mhm.
attack, this, that, and the other. So it's not my need to get drunk. It's just that the effects of alcohol do what prescription pills used to do to me, but prescription pills are just so much easier to like overdose on or
Yeah,
um,
abuse.
abuse and or take too much of where I cannot function. Where it's like I know if I have one or two white claws to get me through a couple hours because I'm not drunk, but the effects of the alcohol help me with my anxiety, then I'd much rather do that than abuse prescription pills like I have in the past, and I don't want to do that shit. Um, so I wouldn't call myself a drunk in that case. Do I enjoy being drunk? Do I like to drink? Absolutely. But like personally, I don't think I'm a drunk, and I don't have to be drunk every day. Like right
Yeah.
now, I'm having a couple of drinks with you guys. I'm not gonna be drunk, and I'm gonna lay down after the night is done, and I don't have to be drunk in order to do that.
I think that there's a small minority though of people who suffer, who are an, who are active in their alcoholism. You get what I'm saying? They're active in it. And then you have this group of drunks who they are drunk all day. They get nothing accomplished. It's a surprise that they even have beer, blah, 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 blah. And then you have high functioning alcoholics, like, you know what I'm saying, who can be drunk at work. They can be drunk over here. They can be drunk over there. And you won't really notice, or you might hear them slur their words a little bit or kind of see them bobbing and weaving in the lane for a second. But other than that, they're very high. They're very highly functional. You know what I mean? They could call somebody real quick. They know the lock to their fucking. They know which house is theirs. They know not to pee on that bush. Like they
You know,
are.
you know what I kind of think though, in terms of high functioning addicts, I
Mhm.
don't actually think that they're necessarily. Oh well, maybe I guess that would make sense. High functioning addicts don't necessarily mean that they're high. they're not getting the enjoyment. So let's just pertain this to weed. Let's say they're not necessarily getting the enjoyment of actually being high. They're addicts in the sense of they have to take that drug. Let's say weed. They have to smoke weed in order for them to feel some sort of normal, like base level. So it's not even necessarily that they're like, oh, you're just a high functioning addict in the sense like you're high right now, but you're like you can do all your shit. It's that you're just normal, but you have to smoke this weed to feel normal. If not, you're gonna have some sort of weird withdrawals.
I'm gonna put this on wax.
Is that essentially what you were saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that.
Uh,
Yes and no. Yeah, like I mean, if say I'm a meth head, right? Like, and I just need a little bit of meth just to like get by. I don't have to be like fucking high off my ass, but I need the. So if you put it in those terms, then that would make me an alcoholic.
But so that's what primarily I'm trying to get at. So that to me doesn't mean that you're a high functioning drunk person or a high functioning high person.
No,
I
but
know
you're a high functioning addict.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was the point. That was the point that we were making was, can you be a functional addict?
Yeah.
I guess yes. Then yes.
Yeah.
But if the question is, can you be high functioning and under the influence? I say
Did
more.
we say
and more
high functioning?
no.
Did we say high functioning though, or did we just say functioning?
I'm
I
not sure.
would say. I don't
No,
know.
I'm
if
talking about
the-
in the conversation that
yeah, I
you
don't
and
know
were
if
having
I
earlier.
don't.
I
I don't
wanna
think we said high
s-
functioning. I think I just said functioning.
But then
If
you
you
have
were
to-
like, "Oh, you're not doing good at your job," yeah, but I don't have to do great at my job. I just have to be at my job and do my job.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. We get into a lot of meta conversations when it comes to that, though.
Even
in my
then,
head.
though, like
Well, that's what I'm saying. I felt like you were like when we brought in the alcoholism situation.
Mhm.
When you say drunk, I think you're taking drunk to like the highest extreme.
Well, yeah. I was trying to understand because like the addict portion isn't really what I'm concerned with because you could technically be an addict and be functional, but not necessarily. I don't necessarily think that a lot. There's like almost no amount of people who could be high and functional. And I'm talking about high in like a not even like an extreme degree. I'm even talking about like a medium to like maybe low level. Like you're just kind of buzzing. That's
And be
maybe-
functional?
and be functional. You could probably do that. But increasingly, like the higher you get, the less and less people are going to be able to function at that capacity.
Oh, I think there are
Or
people that can
drunk.
function well, really high.
bro, I have woken up a morning after a night out at Key West and hopped up on a fucking roof, still drunk, and was eating gummies to try to kick the fucking hangover, and so that I wouldn't feel it anymore.
Yeah,
I
I've been
have
in my
been
I've been in my
obliterated.
office as a finance manager, taking Adderall and fucking drinking
Full blown.
at the players
Well,
club.
that's different too because now you're taking
At 9 a.m.
counteracting. Now you're taking counteracting substances to kind of, except for maybe in the sense of corpse, because you're taking 2 downers, right? Isn't gummies?
No, Adderall is definitely an upper. Oh,
No,
you're talking
your
about corpse.
yeah.
Okay.
Yours was in hopes to counterbalance everything to get a level of like
Yeah, it's like
normal
drinking a
stuff.
Celsius and fucking having a martini, you
A
know,
NyQuil.
or
Oh,
a
yeah.
margarita. You know, yeah. Not a NyQuil. That would be different. I'm up. I'm down. I'm up. I'm down.
Well, yeah, instead of
You're
drinking
sleeping while you're taking
water, instead of drinking water for me to kick this hangover, I was like, you know what? Give me a gummy, bro. Like, let me get high so I forget about the way that I feel now.
There's only one thing that cures a hangover, bro. Only one thing. in this whole
It's
world.
out. It's water.
No, it's another drink.
Corpse is absolutely
Yes.
right. It's water and electrolytes.
No.
That's actually what cures a hangover.
It's another
Menudo.
drink. Or menudo, yeah, or menudo.
Or get yourself
Menudo.
some greasy, sloppy, fucking fast
Pizza?
food,
Ooh,
whatever it may
Ooh.
be, bro.
soak it all up.
Yeah,
I don't know.
bro,
I don't
the
think you've
best
been. I don't think
McDonald's.
that you've been drunk enough, D, to know that is not a true statement. If anything, I just wind up throwing all that shit up.
Nah,
That's
bro.
why I eat it, so
Definitely,
I
bro.
can throw it up. I need to get everything out of
The
me.
best thing for a fucking hangover is crack open a fucking beer or a White Claw and
I'm-
drink that shit. It's
I'm
gonna
saying
be hard.
more for
you drink
me. I can't do that. No, I'm cool off that.
It'll make you feel so much fucking better. And
I
you only
will-
need one, like one or two, and then you're good.
I'll
bro.
just coast on the pain. I'm okay.
I'll drink like a Bloody Mary or,
No worries,
know,
dude.
something like that, like a somewhat morning drink and have some food with it too to go with it. Yeah, I'll get down, but no, I can't just have another brew unless I'm trying to
Sorry.
like we're trying to party. Like, yeah, I can crack a brew in the morning.
I can't. It's
I
like
can always drink a beer in the morning. I can always have a White Claw in the morning. I don't
it's
give a
kinda
fuck
like-
if I'm on my way to work at 5 a.m. or it's 11 a.m. I can always have one to make me feel better.
It's kind of like tattoos for me. Well, sorry, tattoos for you guys, where it's like
I was about to say,
If you
you
wear-
don't have a
if you-
single tattoo.
if you put on the numbing cream, like you guys see that as kind of like you kind of bitched out. For me, it's like I drank, I got all the fun. Now I kind of gotta like deal with the consequences.
Nah.
of it.
That is not the same.
That's
Sorry,
what
bro.
in my head. That's exactly what that means, and that's why I only drink the water, the electrolytes. I deal with my shit, and then I'm like, all right, I got over it.
Hey,
I'm
if
chill.
that makes you feel better about yourself in the morning, then by all means feel that way. But
that's the only way.
wait
that
till
makes
you're
you feel better.
wait till you're in your 30s and you're hungover, bro. Because this shit is not fun. This shit lasts like 2 days.
Yeah.
That
It
sounds
is
horrible.
not fun.
Sounds like I
Yeah.
just won't drink in my 30s.
All right, Corpse. I was asked to bring something up
Uh-oh.
because somebody wants to hear your take on this. No. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to word this for the anonymity.
Anonymity.
Anonymity. Mm-hmm.
The nomination.
But also for the sake of just asking the question, I guess. But let's say you're talking with a girl, right? You've been chatting her up for
What's about to happen?
2 weeks. No, 2 months. 2-3 months. You like this girl, whatever the case may be, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your take on like a girl trying to take another girl home, or like kissing while they're out and you're there?
A girl trying to take another girl home, or them kissing.
Mhm.
Take her home how?
Deep
Just
breath.
like, hey, I'm taking her home. Like, she's fucked up.
Nah.
Ooh.
Damn,
Like,
that
I'm
was
trying to take her
wholesome,
home.
Fudge. That was wholesome.
Like,
that
I'm trying
was
to take her
very
home.
wholesome. Yeah,
That
you
was
were
like, I just
that.
want to
That
make
was
sure that
like
she's okay. Oh shit! Wow.
this motherfucker.
Okay,
went like,
so I know what we're talking about here,
That was wholesome. Yeah.
because I was like,
That
let me
was
get the answer to
extremely
this
wholesome.
first one,
It's like,
and then I think I
yeah.
already know the answer
I
to the
just want
second
to
one.
make
So
sure she's okay. I
What
just
if
So-
wanna
Butch
make
was
sure-
like, nah, don't
the
take it anyway.
girls who do kissing the other girls at the club, I think it's an attention grab. I don't like it. It's not my vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a I need some attention, like, grab everyone's gonna see this, let's just do this, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's goof, especially if you're not dating, like, you know what I mean? Like, and you're here with a dude, like, if I see all this transpire in front of me, I'm like, that's kind of
No, not in front of you. You are the dude.
But if I am the dude, I don't know. At the same time, it's kind of like, if you're here with me, like, what the fuck what are you doing right now? You know what I mean? Like, because if I grab some dude and started making out with him, I don't think you would like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't like that. So let's just be real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing in this?
Oh shit, he cut out. Did he cut out?
You
for
cut
you,
out a
TG?
little bit. Yeah.
What did
yeah.
you say?
Like-
What are you doing in this? What?
Like, what are you doing in this place right now? Like, what are you doing in this place right now? We came here together. Like, what are you trying to fucking, like, what are you trying to do? Like, what, you
Yeah.
trying to embarrass me right now? Like, or are you trying to show that you don't give a fuck? Like, what are we really doing?
Do you
right
think
now?
that's embarrassing? Do you think that's embarrassing?
Absolutely. Bro, okay. Cause let's go to a least extreme event. If we were at a dinner together and there's another young gentleman or woman across this room, and you hop up, you finish your plate here, you hop up and go over there and start eating with them and sit down and you're doing your thing. That's almost akin. That's akin. You would just went over here. Now you're doing your own thing over here with this person, while I brought you to this establishment here today Like, what do you think you're doing? You wouldn't, like, no person in their right mind would do that. No person in their right mind would do that. So why would you go to a club or some spot where there's a person that you're going to do that? Like, do that on your own time if you're going to be doing that shit. Like, what the fuck?
You know what's funny is I told D that today. I said, do it. I said, that's something that you do on your own time type shit. What I don't remember exactly how I said it.
Because let's be fair. Let's try to be fair a little bit on this one. Because I don't want to sound crazy. Is let's say you guys aren't exclusive. Maybe you're not mutually exclusive. Maybe there's been no conversation.
That's exactly what D said, and I was like,
because I played Devil's Avocados.
yeah, and I even said, in all fairness, by all means, I get that, right?
Do you, boo boo?
Yeah,
do you, boo boo?
Do your thing. I 100% agree with that statement.
So let's even say, though, let's just even say, and this is why the restaurant theory is one for me, and I'm going to write it down, is let's just even fucking say we both looked at each other and said, you know what, we're hanging out, but I'm going to be still doing my thing. You know, I want to figure out about you. I hope you're doing your thing and you're doing your thing. Woo. Even if all that was true, I would still feel the same way. Like, hey, I brought you out to this place to show you a good time and in hopes that we would have a good time, get to know each other a little bit better. And this is what you've chosen to do. I'm going to go ahead and, like, you know, like, you can't be mad at them, but at the same time, it's more than fair to remove them out of your picture, you know. But then it definitely, if there's a conversation of mutual exclusivity, like, hey, I do this with you, you're doing this with me, we're trying to fill this out, but I don't want to be, you know, like, I don't want to be somewhere where there's more than one person type vibe. You know, there's a lot of mean ways to say that, but I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to change my language on this podcast.
Why? What the fuck? What talking about? Go the fuck to the kitchen, bitch. Make me a sandwich. And now he's trying to be nice. Like, what the fuck?
I'm trying, bro, because, you know, bitches get
I know
mad.
you've had a lot of women on the smoking section. I know advocacy for women's rights and whatever the fuck.
Yeah, bro,
there.
it's women's.
This is
month.
a different entity, okay?
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, it's still fuck that, but I am trying to do better. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm kidding.
I was just curious. I was just curious about that because, yeah, D and I had a conversation about it today, and I was just curious if I didn't want to, like, I don't want to seem crazy for thinking that way, that type of way, if that makes sense about that situation.
Yeah, no, I don't think that there's enough conversations about that when people start dating, you know what I mean, or they're seeing each other. I think that kind of needs to be spelled out pretty fast, you know what I mean, like what your intentions are. And
yeah, but if there's no expectations when you get to know somebody, then that's not something you could be upset about, right?
If you invited them out, and I think there's a specific way that you can show your intentions. So that's another thing. I think that's a good layer to mention is you also have to make your intentions clear. You know what I mean? If this is like, hey, I'm inviting you to this place because I'm hoping to court you type thing,
or you're saying like, oh, we're going out together. Like you and I are going out together.
We're going to this place together because I've invited my homegirls and even some that I thought were cute and all this other shit. And now they're hooking up with this dude at a party that I just fucking invited them to. And I'm like, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really give a fuck about that. I just
invited you do though, because you invited them.
I invited them to the party because it's like, hey, bro, we're in high school. It's like invite girls, bro. So I'm just
fucking high school.
I'm just going through the fucking phone list, like, hey, come through. You know, you're just calling everybody in your fucking contacts list. Well, it was like probably like a year or two after I was out of school, but yeah. But like shit like that I wouldn't get mad at. But like, again, if I invited you to be here with me in this space, you know what I mean? Not just in this space type of thing, I think it's a little different.
Interesting thing. Good to know.
Kelly.
All right, what you got? Go through your comments.
Hold on. Kelly's got an amazing point. She said, set. There we go. A dub for the men. We finally say something right. If you bring someone out, then they should be there with you or have the balls to say, hey, I'm going to dip to go so-and-so. Hope you get home safe or something. It is rude, but at least be upfront. Hey,
Nah,
I'm
that's
gonna
crazy.
save this. Hey, I'm gonna dip to go with so and so. Hope you get home safe or something. That
Yo,
is fucked
Corpse
up.
is gonna put that in his notes in his fucking phone and be like, I'm gonna use this. So instead of looking for a pickup line, he's gonna be like, hey,
Dude,
I'm gonna go leave with so and so. So have a good time, make it home safe. I know you came home with me, bitch, but see you later.
it's called Uber. Right?
Hey, I just called you Uber. I'm going home.
Call.
In such and
You
such.
should be like, call my buddy Uber. He'll be home. He'll be here soon. You just gotta tip him.
Bro, if somebody did that, look, if somebody did that, I would give them a round of applause for the honesty and having the balls to do that shit. But don't ever anticipate or expect to speak to me ever again if you did that shit. That
Yeah.
shit right there, oh, that's a one-way ticket out of my phone. Bye.
Bro, and there's goofball, like I don't know what the fuck, but there's like goof, bro, and I see it. Not only have I experienced it, but there's goofball shit that I see where it's like, why do you guys think that you like, okay, like we have these, let's just say there's been some expectations painted, right? There's been some expectations painted, woo woo woo, and you do some fuck shit like like even though there's not like a title, right? That it's okay that you do it. But it's like, yo, if we've said like, hey, I'm not going to be doing this with me, like this is what I do with you, and I hope you're not doing that with you, and you only do that with me, and like that thing kind of going on. Like, if you do some fuck shit, like expect to never talk to me again. You
Okay,
know?
hold on. Let me play devil's advocate here in this situation because I feel like it's the right thing to do. So I agree with you, right? Like if you say like, oh, this is something that like, don't do something that I wouldn't want you to do, and you don't do something that, and vice versa, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if the situation, I know this is a horrible like devil's advocate moment because there's so much shit that you can say to it. But at the same time, if the situation was never chatted about, right, and you could say non-exclusive, whatever the case may be, if the situation was never chatted about, how mad could you really be? Right? Like if it was never talked about, you never knew that a situation like this would come up. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like it's not fair game, right?
Yeah. I think as long as you give the right people the benefit of the doubt, and you're like, you know what? You get a fuck up, we're all human beings. I'm going to fuck up at some point. And you give them that grace. Obviously, gauge when and when not to give them that grace, but as long as you give it in the right times, it'll prove to be, effective, and hopefully they're a good person in your life to be around in the
I'll
long
say
term.
I'll say like
I
this.
agree with that statement.
I'll say like this is say the conversation wasn't ever had, and maybe they didn't do the home run, maybe they only got to third base, right?
Can you remind me what third base is? I don't remember that. from high school.
They're touching and filling, but they're not doing the whole they're not doing the whole thing, right? So I think it's fair still to be upset with yourself, right? And this is one thing that I try to remind myself is to never, because you may have overestimated the position you hold in their life, right? And so that's okay to be upset with. That's okay.
Oh shit.
That's okay to be upset with. That's okay to be upset with. And there's a lot of determining factors at that point, though. I would still have me or my friend consider, because you may have placed them in a position in your life that there's no going back from. You know what I'm saying? And it may be better for you to go ahead and walk away from the situation because they're already so far ahead. And now if they're doing this, what else is this? Like, what are we saying? What image are we painting of what this relationship would look like? Because if you just don't have if the title earns me consideration in your actions, that's crazy to me. It's the title. Like, this title determines whether or not you consider me in your actions on a day-to-day basis. That's crazy as fuck, because you expect, good morning texts and kisses and this and that.
Nah,
and this and
I
that.
disagree with that. I think that if you don't put a title on it, there really is no expectation. I mean, Granted, if there's conversation about expectation, then sure, then yes, then I'll agree with you on that aspect. But if you go into a situation with no expectation and you're just getting to know somebody, you know what I mean? I don't think you can. Yeah, then the title does earn you the expectation.
I don't know. I just as cute as it may sound and as truthful as I may want to be when I say that I don't go anything with an expectation, I just think that it's not truthful. I think there's always an expectation. I expect.
I
I
disagree
expect.
with
I
that.
think Cisco, you're not. You're a little bit unique, or maybe people need to develop that type of thought process of really going into a space or into somebody's life without expectation, because I think to some level we expect things from people, whether we outwardly say it or not is like another thing. But I'd be lying if I didn't say like I definitely went into things kind of with the vibe of like I'm expecting something, and then when it doesn't pan out, I'm like, I can't be mad because like you don't owe me anything, but like I kind of expected it.
Mhm.
Nah,
You
I
know,
think
whatever it may be.
I think expectation is gained.
Mm.
That's personally is what I think. Like when I talked about like D and I becoming friends, right? Like I never expected anything from D. But as our friendship grew, then I did start to expect certain things from him. Does that
So
make sense?
I look at it. I can understand what you're saying, right? But let's just say, if even in the situation where I'm going to court this young woman, right? There's an expectation. I'm gonna have this expectation of this person that they're going to be polite, that they're going to speak to me a certain way, because if not, then I wouldn't be courting them.
No,
You
Yeah,
get what
I
I'm
no,
saying?
I agree with
No,
that.
I disagree with you on that, and here's why I say that. Because if I don't know you, right? If I don't know you, but I think you're attractive, I like the way that you carry yourself, this, that, and the other, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
say, hey, like let's go out and have drinks, or let's go out and have dinner, right? I
Mm-hmm.
cannot expect anything from you because I don't know anything. I really don't know anything about you, first and foremost. Plus, like I have not gained the time to expect anything from you. So maybe we go on one date, right? And
Mm-hmm.
the date goes well, but there's maybe something that you didn't say, or maybe there's something that you said that I disliked. So
Mm-hmm.
now I go and have the conversation with you. Hey, I really didn't enjoy the way that you did this. I really didn't enjoy the way that you did that. And then boom, right? Now comes the expectation. Now I've gained expectation of you. We had the conversation. So
Mm-hmm.
now there's something that you did I didn't like, that you did that I didn't like. So now I have the expectation that because I said that, now I have the expectation that you won't do it again. So
See,
then
I
we go on.
agree. I agree with all of that. I
So
agree
then we
with,
go on
and
another date, right? Now we go on another date,
mm-hmm.
and something good happens. Hey, I really like the way that you did this. We had a great time.
Well,
We
hold
went
on.
out on this.
Pause before you get off. Before you get off further on this example. So let's say on the second date, this young woman now decides to kiss somebody in your presence and run off with them on the evening. Are you going to be mad at them? Because everything you said up to this now, let's just take it from the second date. All of that true. Boom. So but what I'm trying to do, what I'm thinking of it as is
Ask
I'm
me the
trying
question
to.
again. Ask me the question again.
So let's say you've gotten to the second date with that same scenario, because all of it I agree with. But let's say at the second date, this young lady that you're taking out on a date, she kisses somebody and decides to run off with them for the evening. Are you going to be upset? Or are you going
No,
to want to cut them off?
I'm gonna cut you off. I'm not gonna be upset.
Okay.
I'm shutting you off.
Like not mad at them, but it's like, damn, it's like, hey, hey, like what the fuck? What just happened right now? Like what the fuck? What's going
Second
on?
date scenario, sure. Second
Okay.
date scenario, sure.
Okay.
But
So I'm just
if we're
because I
down the
agree with you.
lines, no, if we're down the lines and some shit like that happens, then it's
Mhm.
like now you've gained expectation, right? Now I've gained expectation from you. Like you said, the good morning text, the this and that, whatever the
Mhm.
case may be about these certain situations, about how we've handled each other over the whatever course of amount of time that we've been talking. But that's when the expectation has been gained. You
Mhm.
see what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
second date, that's an easy cutoff.
Mhm.
Okay, I don't like the way you're functioning. I came in this with no expectation. This is how I see that you act. By all means, see the exit door, stage left. But
So I think a better way that I could have maybe really framed that is by getting to the first date, I want to be able to have a certain expectation of a person, right? And so
But
that
you've
if
gained that,
something,
right?
yes, I could see how you can come to that, yeah. But that's also why I'm saying, like, to say that we have no expectation, go into anything with no expectation, right? Because they even say like, hey, I'm hoping that I can ask you this question, right? And now I know what to expect, right? Because that's how you earn it. Like there's still this hope and this expectation, like, man, I should be able to approach this person and say this, right? And like have that. But I get the essence of like, yeah, when you're just talking to somebody, just talk, dude. Just ask some questions, get them talking, find something common, like, you know what I mean? But have no expectation. Like don't
But like to some degree, I think you gain expectation even from the moment you kind of meet them. Like in
yeah.
my head, it's like you talk to them, you chat with them for a little bit, you get a little bit of a sense of like how they are, who they are, at least in the moment that you meet them and the conversation that you have in first. That's why first impressions are really important.
Yeah.
And then if you do decide that you want to go on a date with them, then you have a level of expectation based on that first conversation to have that person or I guess some level of that person in the date, and then to discover more as you go along. And then, I mean, maybe you like them, maybe you don't. And there's further behavioral, I guess, expectations that you would base everything. Like, I guess it stacks, but I feel like you can't go into anything with zero expectations. At least I don't. I feel like I don't ever.
I disagree. I personally, I disagree. Like, I can go into something with zero expectation because the outcome is either going to be good or bad, and I'm not expecting it to go either way. That's the way I look at it.
Because I can see where you can come up with the expectation based off of initial interactions with people, right? The way that they just talk and respond to certain questions, you know what I mean? Or just the response to your presence, period, you know? And then, because I still don't expect nothing out of them though. Like, you know what I mean? Like I do see where Cisco comes from. Like talking to somebody, like I'm trying to imagine myself like approaching somebody at the bar and talking to them, you know, like I may have a hope for something, you know what I mean? But is that me saying that I also expect a certain result, you know?
I think so. Like, I expect, I might not get it, but I expect somebody that I know relatively, that's relatively new to me, that I know maybe a little bit, like maybe it's the first couple conversations that we had.
Ooh,
I
Kelly just asked
expect
that
them
too.
to not like, there's a difference between hoping in a certain way versus expecting to be a certain way.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I was going to say, like, even on the base level that I know somebody, I kind of expect them not to, like, for example, like shit talk me. Like if somebody brought me up in conversation, they're like, oh yeah, I had a brief conversation with them. I expect that. Something that would be beyond my expectation would be like, they shit talk me and now I know not to associate with them.
Yeah, that's it. See,
I think that's more of a hope, though.
But Kelly, let me bring Kelly's question back up. Is there a difference between hoping it is a certain way versus expecting something to be a certain way?
Yes, absolutely. Because you meet somebody for the first time, right? And then you're like, oh, well, you know, they seem pretty nice. I hope they don't shit talk me. Like, why would you put an expectation on them to not shit talk?
I don't know if I would
if
necessarily,
you don't even know this person.
I don't know if I would necessarily outwardly say I hope or expect them to do X, Y, Z. I think innately I'm like, I don't expect them to shit talk me. It would be beyond my expectation as like just a regular human being to shit talk me, even though I've given them nothing to really like. What are you gonna say? So I didn't say hi to you a certain way, whatever it may be. There's like a level of like just common courtesy, like respect that I
see. That's the one I
expect, I guess.
That's the one I smash into, and I guess I've tried. I don't know if I just put too high expectations of myself, but it's like I feel like I've been a pretty stand up dude to a lot of people. You know,
and that's the thing, right? That's the good and the bad about being a good person, right? Is that you anticipate and expect people to be the same way that you are.
See, but
the more that you go through life and continue to be good person that you are, Putch or D, you have to understand you can no longer expect that from people because you are who you are as a person. Nobody's gonna. Most people are not gonna reciprocate that back to you.
And I always say, don't expect you from other people, which is true.
Exactly.
But I still hold that expectation because it allows me to start cutting people off.
Yeah, then I'm gonna be like, oh, you're not gonna.
Yeah, but then that's not their fault because you
Oh,
expected something of them that they didn't even know that you expected from them. That's unfair.
Talk nice on my name. Bro, that's easy. Talk nice on my
That's
name.
like, yeah, bro. But if you're hitting that threshold of like you do something like that, you're probably not gonna be in my life to begin with. You know, if you're talking shit on my name like that, that's more of an extreme example. But if you're doing that when I'm not around and we just barely like met, that's when I think I kind of to some degree expect a hesitancy for most people to be like, you know, because when I talk about somebody that I don't really know, I would say like, he seems really nice, she seems really nice. I don't really know them, but
yeah, but now
X,
you're
Y, Z.
relating it back to what you would say.
I understand, but that's
You see what I'm
my
saying?
threshold of like, you're in my life. If in the first 2 weeks that I know you, you don't shit talk me, it's a pretty low threshold. You don't have to fucking try that hard. But if you're gonna pass that, then you don't need to be in my life to begin with.
No, I think Kelly was kind of spot on with the hoping and expecting. I like the way that was put
Mm-hmm.
because we could there is a difference, I think, because we could all hope that people would treat us the same way that we treat other people or go about things and have the same mindsets that we have, but it is asking a lot of you to expect the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think personally knowing both of you guys and knowing myself, I would think that it is a lot to expect somebody to do the same, like to go out and do the same things and persecute the same way or even maintain relationships the same way that I would. I think that's expecting a lot. Do I hope so? Absolutely. But do I expect it? Absolutely not. With any relationship that I run into, I do not expect it.
No, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't take to expect certain things from people like on all fronts. You know what I mean? Because there's fronts where I know, like you said, like there's some things I know that I couldn't expect somebody else to do that you say would do for me or zero, you know, or vice versa. You know what I mean? Because I do expect people to be themselves. You know, like. Though I do expect and hope to be treated a certain way by people and expect and hope to have my name spoken about or reached out to for, like, you know, like all these things. Hope is definitely more of a general one. I think you could definitely throw in everything because, like I said, there's expectations that I would put on certain situations that I wouldn't put on others. And then there's certain people I would put expectations on that I have expectations of that I wouldn't put on others. But I think there is some base ones, right? Because even
but again, it goes back to the amount of expectation that person has gained, right? Like
True.
based off of the hope that you had that they would do something, right? Like say you and I, for example, right? Like there may have been a hope that like, man, if I call Putch because I'm going up there this weekend, he'll allow me to stay at his crib, right? Like. And then I called you and you were like, yeah, bro, I have an extra room. Now my expectation of you, not that I expect you to give me a room every time I stay there, but now there's some level of expectation when it comes to friendship that we hold with each other, right? Whether it be you saying like, oh, I allowed him to stay in my room while he was up here, or me like he allowed me to stay in his room here. Now our level of expectation as a friendship grows. That's why like you could be friends with somebody for 10 years and you could be friends with somebody else for 10 years and your expectation of both those friends are completely different because you gain the expectations of those people.
That's interesting. I like that.
Sure,
I like that.
Because I'm sure you have friends in your friend group that you've had the same amount of time, but you expect different things from either one.
Absolutely.
That's why I'm saying expectation is gained and you don't give expectation from the jump.
Well, I don't know. I think it's just hard for me to, when it comes to that one in particular, is the one I just that one's hard for. Everything else I can agree with. Yeah, I can. Yeah, more expectation in this and that, and like even like what Zero was saying, like but yeah, some expectations are built from first interaction and do like okay, this I can all agree with, but I think it's hard for me to wrap my brain around because when I truly look back at it, look back at it. When I look back at it,
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever been like a lot of interactions between me and a female where I didn't have a clear intention to where that situation in particular.
Intention is different than expectation.
That's
brother.
and that's where we kind of started
That's
off.
a fine line.
Was there a that's kind of where the beginning of even the story is hard for me is like the beginning of the story is there's no like exclusivity, this conversation doesn't have ever happened, but like, and it's like, well, I just don't approach that way. Like if I'm inviting a girl out, my intentions are already pretty set and clear, and I will have that conversation pretty quickly on what I'm trying to do here, dog.
Yeah,
like,
but again, intention and expectation are different.
Yeah, that's why I think it's just hard for me to chew that.
Granted, there is a fine line between the two. I will say that you're walking on a fine line between the 2
Mm-hmm.
but intention and expectation are two different things.
Mm-hmm. If my intention with you is
Because
one way,
Yeah, I
exactly.
agree with that, though.
Then
Yeah.
just because your intention is one thing doesn't mean that you expect something back, right? Because it's your intention, not theirs.
yeah.
I
But
agree with that.
if we have these mutual intentions, and then we have this mutual this and mutual,
Then there is expectation.
then and that's why I'm just saying, like, for me to even, it's hard for me to wrap my brain around it, and that's why if you quote me on this later, my ideas might change. But it's like just that particular situation is hard for me because if I'm putting my intent and I'm not receiving that intent, then I'll see you on the flip side, my G. Like, why am I inviting you out like that? Like, if it's a party, like we're having a big old UTP party, yeah, come through, bring your fucking friends, hey, woo, But me and you one-on-one solo dolo, no, thank you, I'm good. Or we could just be friends,
Really quick, Corpse. Have you seen Avatar: The Last Airbender? Have we talked about this?
You guys
on
talked
Netflix.
about
Yes.
it the last
bro. We
fucking
gotta
time talked.
get save on this.
Dude, and I just watched the last season of The Bad Batch and the last.
Oh, real quick, I know we're at 2 hours already, but the fuck?
I thought you froze.
No. What the fuck? Damien watched Goodfellas and Friday.
I did. I watched both of those. You might get mad at my rating.
Oh my god, what do you think?
So and Cisco was pleasantly surprised at this in the beginning, and then I talked to him about it today. He was like, "That's a fucking horrible."
Was I
scores.
drunk when you told me the first time?
I don't know, but you're like, "That's a good rating." I was like, "Okay, yeah." I think they are good ratings. Goodfellas, I gave a 7 out of 10. Thought it was a good movie. I think it's a fair score.
Look at Corpse's face. Look at Corpse's.
Goodfellas
is
is a good movie.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me real quick. I know we're on at the verge of the end of this, but what was your favorite part of Goodfellas?
I'm trying to think. There was that whole scene. Wait, well, I mean, spoilers.
Who the fuck cares?
There was that one scene where it was just super shocking. That one dude, I forgot his name. He's a little shorter dude with the short temper, and it ends up
Tommy.
Is it Tommy?
Tommy.
Yeah.
So
Grab your fucking Steinbox.
Yeah.
That scene?
No, well, not that scene.
Oh,
they were
one
playing
of the best scenes of the
They were
whole
playing
movie.
poker, and then the server is like, he's like, "Hey, go fuck yourself" or something like that.
Oh,
You gonna let Spider talk to you like that?
Yeah. And then he fucking kills him, just da 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 da. And he's like, "What the fuck is the matter with you?" And I was like, "Oh, bro, fucking
Spider,
killed him
that
just
bandage
like
on your
that."
foot is as big as your fucking head. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Tommy.
Wait, the Shinebox scene is not
No,
your
that was
favorite?
crazy. That was a crazy scene. That's definitely second, but it's just the shock of like, he just killed him, bro. Like, he had a reason to kill the Shinebox dude because he kind of offended him to some degree,
He
and like,
disrespected the fuck out of him.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
my favorite scene is when he drops her off at home, and then he fucking sees a dude across the street with
Yeah.
his buddies, and he
And
grabs
he-
his fucking gun real quick, and he just fucking bow hits him with the fucking.
Yeah,
butt
that
of
shit
his
was
gun.
crazy.
Bro, that was such a badass.
It's not
fucking
even
scene.
that. Is that he hands it to Karen and
Oh,
she takes it,
yeah.
no questions asked.
Yeah, no question.
I love
Bro,
that.
That's a down ass bitch, dog. I'm just
Or
saying.
bro, no, another part with her too is when she's on top of him. Tell me you love
Oh
me.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You love her.
That's such a good. That's such a good
That
fucking
was crazy too. I was like, damn, bro, what the fuck?
All
All right, and then he watched Friday. This rating I'm
That-
not very happy with.
That was a good movie too. I gave it a 7.7 out of 10.
So you thought Friday was a little bit better than Goodfellas.
Definitely. To be fair, I told Cisco this as well. I'm not super into mob movies, which is why maybe it's a little bit lower than expected. But like take that into account. 7 out of 10 is a high rating for a movie genre that I typically don't like. That's
Mhm.
like Cisco giving a horror movie like a 7. Like that's in his
I
good
like
grace. You know
horror
what I mean?
movies.
You don't watch horror movies.
Oh, you said horror. You said horror. I thought you said
Oh
horror.
no, that's he's like, that's true. He got his list.
My screen is still. Listen, bro. I'd have my funds are low. I'm trying to move into a new spot next week. I don't have the money to
Damn.
go spend on a fucking new monitor. All right, so fuck you, suck my dick. Okay, we're talking about movies right now.
So 7.7. There was some very funny moments in Friday. One was when that one dude ends up running back to his car because he got his chain took, and then had he just gotten his chain taken? I think so, right? He had gotten
Because he's
his
like,
bike
"Yo,
taken in
Debo's
the
coming,"
beginning.
and they're like,
Yeah,
"Debo's
yeah.
coming," and they're like, "Hide your shit." And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna just tuck mine in."
Yeah. He takes his chain. He's like, my grandma gave me that chain, and then he's like,
He's like,
man,
"What
fuck
chain?"
this, and then he like runs to his car all fucking noodle like. That shit was fucking. I literally rewound that 3 times and was like dying laugh. That shit was
Did
so
you really?
funny. I'm
What
being so dead
what did your
ass.
girl say about it when you rewound it?
She kind of just like I don't know if she found it as funny as I did, but I was bro crying. She got me off guard. That shit was so funny to me. That shit was
Tell me
so
what? Tell
funny.
me one more funny part of Friday, because I love Friday. It's a very quotable movie.
There's a lot of N bombs. There was that whole scene that you showed me about Miss Parker.
Oh
Miss Parker,
yeah.
right?
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Was the scene funnier when you watched it, or was it like funny when I told you how it was?
It was funnier when you showed me because now that I got all the pieces, I'm like, oh, I know it's coming. You know what I mean?
Oh word. Yeah.
But it was funny. Probably another scene was kind of towards the beginning when that one dude got, what's his name? The big dude who ends up stealing everything?
Debo.
Debo. Wait, in the beginning where he like socks the fuck out of that one dude who goes flying. And then we were talking about it this morning. The dad
and
comes
his
out of the
dad-
car.
His dad is like, "You want some too, old man?" He's like, "Nope."
And then he was
That
like, I
shit's
don't know why
so
the fuck you
fucking
even
funny.
come over here.
That
shit was
shit
funny.
is so fucking funny, dog. That shit's so funny.
Yeah, that movie's funny.
But can we just talk about how fine Nia Long is in that movie?
I don't know who Nia Long
Are you
is.
fucking serious, Corpse?
I need to
No,
Google
fuck it.
Nia Long.
Nia Long is the one that Ice Cube likes.
Oh yeah, she's hella cute.
The one that comes over and he like hears all the dogs like "Arr?" when he's high and shit.
I mean,
Yeah. She's cute.
she's cute. She's cute for sure. She's cute. I was just never really a Nia Long fan.
What is
That's
that?
disrespect, bro. That's disrespectful.
I was just not a fan.
Nah,
Why?
she's
Because she's
fine.
fine. No, Nia Long.
No, she's
fine as fuck.
fine. She's fine, but she's not a fan.
Hey.
All right,
Y'all
Zero,
have
close.
everything.
Wait, what's the next movie on the list?
I don't even know. What do I got? Hold on. Probably American History X, I think. Is what we're probably gonna watch next.
Buddy, buckle in. That movie's
Cisco
wild.
was telling me a little bit about it, and I was not a little bit about it, but just like
Okay, I was about to say,
hyping it up a little
don't
bit.
fucking call me out like that. Because
No. He was telling me just like, get ready. It's kind of crazy. So I'm very, as long as it's not like wild graphic in terms of like sexual
not.
shit.
no,
We
it's
should.
not.
We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
It's not
Um,
sexually graphic. It's not even like graphic, but
Not like Saw. It's not like Saw. Like Saw, I could watch.
No.
It's fine, but
no.
okay,
No,
It's not
so
like
more
that.
to that
close.
level.
It just
Yeah, okay.
makes you feel shitty on the inside, like throughout the movie. Like you're like just like, oh my god, like why do people think like this type shit?
Yeah.
It's just that.
That's
type of-
different. Yeah, I could definitely handle that. We'll see, man. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited.
Well, now when I make Goodfella quotes, you will understand what I'm saying. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying. I'm glad. I'm glad you've been cultured. Watch it again. You'll feel better.
thanks.
No, next mob movie you need to watch is Casino. To me, I love Goodfellas, but Casino is a better mob movie than Goodfellas is. To me,
Yeah. And don't get me
I
wrong, I
love
like the concept, but just like I don't know, I've just never
they're just slower.
been
They're
super
just slow
interested.
movies, and they're long, and they're just.
Really quick, Corpse, have you seen Casey Neistat? You know who that is?
Casey Neistat.
Neistat. He's on YouTube.
Nice.
He's a vlogger.
Neistat. No, I haven't.
Never mind. It's
We're
because
too old. I'm telling you, Damon, we're too fucking
I'm just
old for
trying
that
to
shit.
see, bro. I'm just trying to see who's seen him. But anyway, he's a YouTube vlogger from New York, and a lot of his. You said who directed that movie? Goodfellas.
Martin Scorsese.
Scorsese. So
That's
a
why you
lot
have to
of-
watch Wolf of Wall Street too. That's one
If-
of his newer movies.
I want to watch that. I do want to watch that.
It's
so
so
in-
fucking good.
if you guys ever watched Casey Neistat's vlog, he's super big on YouTube, and he was probably one of the biggest at the time when he was really at his prime. But his all of his videos are very much Scorsese type, I guess, or maybe there's like a genre of movie like that, where it's very like narrator, structure of the movie. It's really cool though, but they're all in like bite-sized little like, obviously because their YouTube videos are like 10 minutes long, they're not a whole movie. But he's a really interesting character, Casey Neistat. Look him up.
No,
Send them in the group
Scorsese.
chat.
Scorsese definitely started that, and
Yeah.
with all Casino is a Scorsese movie as well, and Wolf of Wall Street is a Scorsese movie as well. And when you watch those movies, you'll very much see that there's a narration throughout the whole thing of the main character, and like that style of film. And personally, I like that style of film.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because it's like a flashback throughout the whole thing, but you're watching it live through his
And it's
eyes.
very first act, second act, third act. It's very
Yeah, it's
classically,
super structured.
classically framed.
Yeah,
So.
Wolf of Wall Street does it very well. I mean, so does Goodfellas and so does Casino. Casino is,
Goodfellas good.
I'm telling you, Casino. I hope that you personally. I know there's a lot of people that thinks that Goodfellas is better than Casino. Hopefully you think Casino is just as good as I think it is, because I love Casino. Once you watch it, I'll tell you what my favorite scene in that movie is, and it's a scene that I guarantee you nobody else will say is their favorite scene in that movie.
Well,
Because it's a very like weird, obscure scene that I just like the way that it was filmed, and I feel like it was filmed for no reason, but Scorsese definitely had a reason for filming it that way, and I like watching shit like that, if that makes sense.
No, that's cool. I definitely appreciate it. But
All right, close this out, big boy.
alrighty, man. Listen, everybody in chat, everybody in everybody's chat. Corpse Save, thank you so much for being here with me, as always, on the usual Tuesdays. Thank you to your communities for the time, a second, a minute, an hour, or if you were here for the whole thing, or on the playback. I appreciate your time very, very much. Thank you. And we'll see you next week. Peace.
I appreciate you guys. Oh, I know I'm not streaming tonight. There'll probably be no podcast next week, just because I'm moving into my new place next week. But if for some reason I have everything set up, we will do an episode either Tuesday or Wednesday. But allow me to move into my new space in peace, and I do appreciate you guys all for that. Everybody in my community that visited either Corpse or Zero's community tonight, I definitely appreciate you guys. And we'll see you guys on the next one. As always, you guys stay healthy, stay happy. I love you. Keep smiling, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Hey, Usual Tuesday podcast. This is Big Corpse. Thank you for everybody who's tuned in. There's been a lot of people on like YouTube and Twitch on my stream tonight, so thank you so much. Jordan, love you, bro. Always do a little weekly sign out, and so recently I was reading in the Bible, and it did say that Noah was shut in by the Lord when the waters began to rise. So I just take that when the storm comes, allow, whatever it is, whether it's you or something else out there, allow it to shut you in and seal you in. Yeah, it'll take care of you. Just weather the storm, keep going. Yeah, and brighter days ahead. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, week, month, year in life. Until next time. Love you,
All
boys.
right, boys. Hey, great episode tonight. Love you guys, boys.
All right, man.
All right,
Be
boys.
safe, guys. Peace.